I'm assuming the recording has started. Hello everyone! Hi! My name is Artist of Obsessions, also known as Obby, and welcome to part 2 of the game That's a Wrap. Hello. Oh boy. Does anyone else want to say hi?
What's up?
Hello.
No, I'm not here anymore. I'm a ghost. Bye.
Howdy.
Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. Alright, well, I, once again, am gonna be the DM for today, so, yay.
Are you okay, Obby?
You'll be okay. We're all very excited. You sounded super
love you.
unenthusiastic about that.
It's gonna be great, Obby. It's
It's
gonna be
so
great.
good.
Can we, get some introductions from top to bottom? Yeah.
I suppose that makes me first this time. Howdy. I'm audio-visual Toonkind's local bootleg Fable, and I'll be, I guess, reprising my role as our favorite they-them cowpoke donut.
Nice.
Yeah.
We love them.
Hi, I'm Yuni. I'm playing Larry. Incredible.
Amazing.
Yes.
We love the Larry.
The ball worker. We love him.
It's what else is there to say? That is what I am doing.
Hello, I'm Mira. I will be playing your local color-changing Shadow Toon, Sammy Jax. He is very concerned about multiple people right now. Yes.
Mhm. Hello, I'm Mod Mad, and I'm playing one of the people that Sammy might be validly concerned about right now. He's fine. He's not at half health.
Fine.
He is.
Fine,
Yeah,
everything
no,
is
it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
And hey, it's me, Lewis, the famous ghost of the Toonkind server, because of how often I die, and I play Tobias as always.
And we
All
love
right.
Tobias.
Oh boy. All right. Now that we've gotten introductions out of the way, a quick reminder that all of you have inspiration points that none of you have used yet. So
That is true.
We are saving
we're
it for.
saving it for something. I mean, what? Anyway.
Yes.
What could it be?
No idea.
Oh, I don't know.
Perhaps
Oh, wait, I do
punching
know,
a
I'm the
certain
DM.
bastard in the face.
Who knows? Who knows? Alright, I'm gonna read a quick summary for those who might be listening to this first, which, there are some of you out there, I suppose. Hello, listeners, and welcome to part 2 of our 2-part adventure. Well, hopefully 2-part adventure, oh boy. If you haven't listened to the last game, there's a quick summary. In the last game, the engineer found himself getting kidnapped by a mysterious machine on Animas evening. Thankfully for said director, a group of Toons followed the trail of his captor into the sewers, where after much chaos and trial, they found themselves at a doorway of a portal that will hopefully lead them to the disappeared director. Will they manage to rescue the engineer, or has the man who died 1,000 times bitten off more than he could chew? And what's the deal with Tally anyway? Find out all this and more in this game. That's a wrap. Part 2, The Nightmare Before Animus. All right, there we go.
Well, after Animas now.
Yeah, well, listen, I gotta get the reference in there, man. That's what this whole game is. Anyway.
You are so valid.
Okay, we are gonna start off actually with me setting up the scene with the engineer, real quick. So, let me just open my notes and weave a story for y'all. The camera hangs, suspended in the air as it opens on a wide shot of the setting of our game, a Toonkind town, fashioned entirely in a Hassan style. You know, the kind that could have easily been mistaken as a real kind settlement, were it not for the intense stylization found in every structure. The buildings of this particular village are stylized in pointedly spooky ways, taking the form of grinning monsters, narrow, awkwardly angled towers with pointed roofs, and tall, looming structures that cast shadows far longer than they are tall in the pale light of a full moon. Immediately, one could tell something here is amiss. The town appears as if it should be filled with vibrant personality and color. However, neither of those things can be found here. The entirety of this area has a dull black and white color scheme, like all the color had been leached out of every single brick of every single building. What's more, the entirety of the town appears to be tangled up in a web made entirely of vibrant pink strings, giving it the overall appearance of someone having taken several hundred cans of magic glowing silly string and going absolutely wild. The strings are tangled around roofs, hanging from windows, and snared around fences, littering the streets. It would be much harder for one to find a place that isn't at least partially covered by these unsettling threads. And I actually do have a picture of the town. Real quick, let me slap that into the chat.
Ooh,
Oh, that was very
Oh.
that's
cool.
very good.
That's amazing.
After a moment, the camera slowly lowers from the sky and pans to a scene of a mostly empty street in the town, where a few figures can be seen shuffling on the sides of old cobblestone roads. Before we can get a good look at them, however, there's a terrible mechanical groan and a large hulking shape that suddenly sweeps past the camera. We're caught up in the movement of the camera as it abruptly follows the massive boiler as it rumbles through the streets, mechanical claws scraping against deep gray cobblestone with the harsh sounds of metal grinding against stone. Wherever the machine goes, the ground behind it is torn asunder by its incredible weight and power, leaving behind a trail direction. It seems to be the only thing making any sort of noise. Well, no, that's a lie. The tune trapped within it is arguably making just as much noise as the machine, perhaps even more, if the bubble of Grolix continuously streaming from the front of the mechanical monster anything to go by. The small Hassan tune at this device's control swears aloud, an additional bubble of Grolix slipping into the air as the machine abruptly takes a sharp left, barreling towards a building that resembles a sort of city hall with an added bell tower that raises from its roof. The structure seems to loom above like a terrible omen, completely tangled in strings that seem to stretch up towards the bell. There's a terrible crashing sound as the machine literally bursts down one of the two front entrances to the structure, the door busting down and landing on the floor with an echoing thud. The machine then barrels into the room, its pure momentum shoving aside an unfortunate pew that had been in its way. It rumbles and creaks as it circles around a small circular stage in the center of the room, which has a chair sitting atop it, standing there like a last-minute cake topper. Glinting silently in the light of the room are what appears to be chains made of ice, waiting patiently for the tune that would soon be bound within them. With the slamming down of a few particular levers, the bronze boiler comes to an abrupt halt, shuddering and groaning as a cloud of hot steam emits from the pipes that rattle on its side. The bright blue magic from within it goes dark, and the mechanical monstrosity lowers to the ground as if taking a seated position. From atop, the witch-like tune exclaims in "I got him." Her voice seemingly attracted the attention of some figures who are standing nearby, apparently having been waiting for this precise moment. A Hassan tune, a girl by the name of Snap, grumbles to herself as she hops down for the controls, reaching into her hammer space and pulling out an oversized key for the oversized padlock on the side of the grate. With a click and a creak, the door keeping the engineer contained is opened, and not a moment later, a pair of figures with strings tied around their wrists reach into the machine and roughly take hold of the director, hauling him out of the boiler and towards the small circular stage in the center of the room. I've been doing a lot of talking. Hey, Mod.
Hi, it's really good talking. That's a hell of a word picture.
I've been thinking a lot.
It's very good.
Real quick, do you want to roll strength at disadvantage? Because
Okay.
you are half frozen. You are half frozen.
Gee. Yeah, absolutely he would be trying to get out of this, you're right. Would that be a saving throw, I'd assume?
I'm just gonna, just a straight check, I suppose.
Just straight up, okay.
Yeah.
An 18? He's pretty damn cross, even if he's half frozen. That's not even raging.
He is. But that, you do have disadvantage.
Oh, bother, you did say that, huh, didn't you?
I did
Okay, the
indeed.
18 is what he wants to do, the 4 is what happened.
Yeah.
Oh no,
boy.
he is
Well,
very,
Mr.
very frozen.
Engineer, you are roughly brought up and shoved into the chair on the top of the small circular stage, held in place by a large wolf-like Hassan tune with vibrant pink eyes. The other figure, a lumbering fellow with what appears to be an axe stuck in his head, grabs hold of the enchanted chains covered in ice and firmly clicks them into place on your wrists. Once you seem to be firmly locked into place, they both stand up and step back without so much as a word.
You okay there, buddy?
You know...
Breathe.
I'm breathing. Hey, Fable, you want to come in now?
Well, well, well. What have we here? Oh, if it isn't the engineer. I do apologize for not coming to meet you at the door, but as you see, I'm in a bit of a bind. I don't think you've described where he is.
Oh, I didn't. I did not. Shoot. I'm a professional DM, as it says so on my nickname. Anyway.
Welcome to Improv Hour.
Mr. M is standing actually on a stage in the back of the room, where the engineer has been forcibly pointed towards, very much as a hey, attention on me kind of thing. And there, this tall looming figure, and I gotta stress, this guy is tall. He's tall. Like, he stands at the moment, he stands like 10 feet tall. He's huge. He might as well be a tree. And he's currently busying himself with stringing up a couple of puppets. And by that, I mean he's wrapping like these same bright pink threads that can be seen throughout the entire town on their wrists.
That's really cool. I mean, like, question, is the engineer in that chair yet, or what?
Yeah, he's in the chair.
Cool, he's still gonna try and get out of it. He's gonna just do that again, even though if it's, like, completely useless, like, he needs to get out of this. He really does. Okay, disadvantage. And an 8.
Yeah, nope.
Oh.
Nope.
Yeah, I think Mr. M sees this and just goes, Now, don't get too excited to leave just yet. Why, it isn't every day someone gets to meet the famous director himself. Now, make no mistake, I find some of your movies absolutely fascinating.
Uh-oh, Fable cut out for me.
Oh no, Fable!
Fable died! Oh, what a shame, Mr. M has already died. Never mind, the game's over, folks. It's all fine. Happy ever after.
He starts doing that, like, evil villain, like, stalking around.
Oh, buddy, I'm so
hero.
sorry, Fable, but you cut out for, after the, found your movies absolutely fascinating or something.
Oh, balls.
Yeah.
I know, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You were super into
do
it
it
as well.
Please.
Take two.
Take
What
two.
was I saying? Absolutely fascinating. However, I'm afraid you and I are both in conflicting businesses. And yeah, he starts. He gets off the stage, I think, and starts like doing that circle around engineer.
Not at
That
all.
evil villain stock.
Not at all patronizing. That is super annoying.
No, not at all. Not at all. Patronizing, he would never. He's taking this 100% seriously. You see, your most recent films have been affecting my sales, if you would. You're in the business of creating hope and joy, while I'm in the business of creating, well, my namesake, misery. Mr. Misery, if you want the full title. Now, I've tried remedying this little conflict with the help of my little puppet. You may recall her about yay high, rubber hose, wears a tall hat, and I think he leans down far, far down to make the yay high motion, like below his knees height.
Yeah.
So, let me get this straight. You, a 10-foot tall monster with psychic powers, sent a child to kill me, a bird with over 40 years of experience in performing death-defying stunts. Clearly, I am dealing with a genius.
Yes, well, obviously we both know how well that turned out, but I do nothing if not learn from past mistakes. And as they say, if you want something done right, you do it yourself. Now, I think he moves forward and gives Engineer a little boop on the nose.
Oh, can you make a dex
Back
save?
because he's
Can you?
okay.
Can you make a dex save?
Dex saves.
I can make a dex save. Does would the DM like me to make a dex save?
Yeah, the
Make a
DM
dex
calls like
save.
how high this is.
All right, what's it say? What is your saving throw, Mister? There it is. I don't
Oh,
think that.
well,
I'm not sure
yeah.
that does it.
Excellent.
Yeah, I think you just got chumped.
You certainly did. You take 7 biting damage. Which isn't that high. Like, that's how cold he is. Gee.
That's fine. This is fine. I absolutely got paper ready because I was expecting to get bit in the first couple minutes. Let me just... I have a pen. Yeah,
Job.
there we go. That's fine. How much damage am I taking again?
What you get for
7.
trying to be
Lucky
cool,
number
my
7.
dude.
He was doing a thing, man. He was doing.
Haha, trying to be cool.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna say though, since 7 damage isn't a lot, I don't think he actually reacts to it
Rude.
much.
Yeah,
he
fair enough.
stares and just.
Definitely wouldn't react.
I think he chuckles actually at the attempt.
Oh, your taste is as terrible as you taste.
Why, thank you. I've really been working on it. You'd be surprised how difficult it is to find a good soap these days. Anyways, not important. Where was I think he manages to get his hand away. He's trying to think, oh, where did I leave off?
Sorry for throwing you off like that. I was just like, I gotta bite him. I gotta.
Ah, yes, that's why. Oh, why I've made this little get-together for you. It isn't much, I know, so difficult to get good food services these days. But I'm sure once your little friends arrive, everything will... Oh, what's the phrase? Turn up roses. Oh, now, no need to throw a fit just yet. The party hasn't started. Now, So tell me, and please be 100% honest, what causes you pain? Just so I'm prepared for when the other guests arrive. No, not physical pain. What's something that would make you lose any reason to get up in the morning? And I think he starts getting close again. No hands this time and not within biting range because I think he's learned.
That's fair.
What's that little something? That one string that, if snipped, causes you unbearable misery.
In a voice especially reserved for his least favourite members of the paparazzi, the director replies, "No comment."
I should say better for you to answer. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to find out for myself. And unlike you, my good sir, I don't require sleep. Well, that seems to have caused a small chuckle. What was that for?
You don't want me to be miserable. Scared? You're the one who should be. You've just brought down something upon your wooden head that's far more terrible than anything a pitiful piece of pine like you can threaten me with.
And what's that then?
Love.
And I think Mr. M, he stands up to his full height. And I don't think this guy's expression changes that much, but I want to say maybe it's darkened somewhat, or maybe the pink of his eye has started to glow a little bit.
Yeah.
But then he tilts his head and just, now, language like that is not allowed here. Let's see what to do about that. And I'm actually going to roll a hammer space for this one, just to see. 9, that works. And Mr. M pulls out a muzzle.
Oh, good. Cool. Love that.
Sorry, Angie. Sorry, Angie. You said a bad word.
Oh, I see. Well, I guess I'm muting my mic for a while then. Bye, folks.
Oh man. Oh, I just have like the mental image of like Mr. M pulling this out, and then like the puppets that had stood off at the side before, both just kind of like force the engineer's head in place as he puts it on. which is not good. Oh boy. Fable,
Anyways,
you've been
I'm
wanting
gonna-
to do this for so long. Admit
Oh, I
it.
have. I have been wanting to do that muzzle gags for ages. Anyways, I'm gonna mute as well and let you take over the reins.
All right. Red. All right.
Amazing.
Cool.
That was incredible.
Yeah. All right. So we end the scene on well, that. And we're gonna quickly flip-flop back to the others. Oh boy. When we last left off, the five of you, now including Tally, we're standing in front of an open doorway that leads into stark black darkness. And I'm gonna take the reins a bit and say that all of you have stepped through the pumpkin-shaped portal into said darkness, because good golly, we have to get this game moving, there's a lot. Anyway. Each of you are promptly greeted by like a free-falling sensation as you step through. And to start us all off, can I get everyone to make an acrobatics check?
Okay,
Oh,
acrobatics.
that's fun.
Here we go, kids.
Thankfully,
Nice.
my shit is
Nice.
actually good. Yes.
Oh no, donut!
That's par for Donut's course.
Oh,
Let's
Donut.
be-
At least it wasn't a 1!
Oh boy.
Donut doesn't have proficiency in acrobatics or athletics, okay?
And I'm also
No,
gonna do a
Donut.
quick roll for Tally. Okay, there we go.
Yes, because we have Baby with us.
Lands on Donut. Donut just gets squished flat.
With
How
a
did
squeaky
that
toy
happen?
noise. The squeaky toy
So
noise.
I have the mental image that Donut appears first, like through the portal, and he just kind of like lands flat in his face, and then everyone else, who basically rolled 19 or higher, kind of lands right on top of him.
Obby, they there, not him.
Oh right, sorry. Brain, on the top of them. Sorry. Words hard.
Words are hard.
Words are hard. Okay. All right.
Donut gets squished. Poof.
I can't believe Donut is dead.
Have
Flat UPA in.
Donuts are still tasty, even if they get a little bit flattened.
Flat UPA in.
Fine. There you be in. It's fine.
Okay. Now that we have reached the other side of the door, can I get y'all to make a perception check?
Oh boy.
Perception. Sammy's great at that. I say, and then he gets an 8.
Yay! Not 20!
Jeez! Obvious!
I see all.
You do in fact see all. Jesus. Alright, well. Looking around at the room around you guys, there's not a lot of things to see because you guys seem to have appeared on the inside of an octagon-shaped mausoleum with a single stone coffin resting behind you. I'm not, like, it's kind of pretty obvious to see that in said mausoleum, there used to be a door. There's no longer a door. Whatever door had been there has been completely smushed. There is nothing but broken stone. In, like, this big circular hole. And, let's see. Sammy didn't roll that high. Neither did Larry. Tobias, you can see that through this hole, well, actually, Tobias and Donut, you can see that through this hole there is the path that you guys are basically very familiar with at this point because it's pretty, you've been following it throughout most of this adventure. The same path of destruction that was in Toontown is here as well, and it seems to be leading away from this mausoleum.
Tobias slowly climbs out of the pile. Maybe offers a hand to the others.
Donut is squished flat.
Sammy's gonna help Donut up to their feet.
Just give him a good shake, like, you know, like you're shaking out the blankets. Donut will be fine.
Yes.
Sammy does that, like, just very gently, just shake, shake, shake. And puts them down.
Yes, good. I think we still have the path to follow. Is everyone okay?
I'm fine. Sammy's shading is slightly purple still.
Tobias knows purple. He knows that Sammy is maybe not that fine.
Larry's looking at Tally.
And Tally is just kind of like staring around at the room. Actually, I didn't roll for Tally. Let me roll for Tally real quick. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
No, 9. Yeah, Tally's staring at Larry. Not at their surroundings.
He goes, and is familiar to you, kid?
And like Tally kind of blinks before she takes a glance around at the inside of the mausoleum, and I'm just gonna roll just a straight. No. Like Tally takes off her hat to scratch at her head for a little bit before she shakes her head.
Oh my god.
End of this.
Boss keeps you pink every time you come down here, I guess. Alright.
Yeah. And like Tally's kind of like fallen quiet looking around at everything.
Aww.
And like just like the town from like my description from before, everything is black and white. Everything is black and white. There is not a spot of color around here.
Sammy's looking at Tally, and just his shading is shifted from just straight, slightly purple to a purple edged with airbrushed blue.
Tally does not know what this means.
Caramel Dancing Club is exclusive.
Larry has long given up keeping track of what all the colors mean.
Well, I mean, Larry, you do have a color chart.
Yeah, he's not going to pull it out every time he interacts with Toby.
Something like that. It's going to interrupt the adventure.
Plus, Sammy's colors sometimes mean something different from Tobias's.
Exactly.
That is true.
He's just like been like, you know what? I will guess what people are feeling based on their actions, like normal people do.
Good. Larry's valid. We love Larry.
We love Larry.
Yeah, but after a moment he goes, well, and he starts walking.
Okay. Larry, since you're the first person out of the mausoleum, can I get you to make another perception check?
Okay. Larry's
And
very
Tally's
talented
also
in
going to
this
be
area.
perceiving.
Yeah, I thought so.
Tally's also going to be perceiving since she's just kind of like being held.
Oh.
Okay, Tally. Okay. Well, I can't exactly describe it for Tally. I think Tally notices something, and she kind of like shrinks back a little before patting your shoulder and pointing towards some things of interest. Okay, so the area surrounding you appears to be like an odd mix of a cemetery and a pumpkin patch. Everything is in various shades of dull gray. Like the pumpkins, the ground, the dirt, the tombstones, just the cobblestone walls that kind of divide up sections of the pumpkin patch. Nothing here has any sort of color, which makes the bright pink strings that are hanging from some of the walls and a number of the tombstones stand out like sore thumbs. Around 20 paces away, there's a wooden arrow-shaped sign that's kind of pointing towards a path that leads out of the pumpkin patch, which coincidentally has the same path of destruction y'all have been following this whole time. Oh, I lost my spot. Where is it? Okay. And said path leads towards what looks like just a because the pumpkin patch is kind of on a hill. and then it dips down to what looks like just a small bit of woods, and then there's another hill far off in the distance, which has a town on top of it. And the sign only has one word, which reads Spookyville.
Let's go to Spookyville, boys. Boys and non-binary pals. Tally.
And Tally is the one who actually points this out. She points to both a tree that's kind of far off in the distance that is very dead looking, as well as a trio of scarecrows that are just kind of along the path, just hanging out.
Question. Does Tobias sees the scarecrows?
Well, you're gonna have to roll perception to find that out, buddy.
Well, I'm going to roll it. I'm going to roll, and he doesn't, which may be good for now. Or not. Who knows?
I'm gonna see
Who
if Sammy
knows?
perceives.
Sammy.
He's not doing so great.
Join the perception club. 15. 15.
Okay, thank goodness. Donut, you also notice the scarecrows.
Amazing.
Sammy's too busy looking at Tally with concern.
Larry is more interested in the pink strings all over the place.
Yeah, they're very noticeable, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Donut, since you also got that 15, you also noticed that the scarecrows have like jack-o'-lanterns for heads, and those jack-o'-lanterns have like bright pink flames that are in them. So, do with that what you will.
I, the player, do not like that.
I mean, Donut's kind of bringing up the rear, I feel, if everyone's just sort of shuffling or at least peeking out. I don't know if Donut's gonna say anything, honestly. At least, like,
Cool.
for the
Then Larry's
moment.
gonna start walking towards Spookyville.
Tobias does the same. No time to
boy.
waste, right?
Sammy will follow.
Oh boy, okay.
God.
Ah.
I mean, are they getting closer to, like, the first one?
Yeah, they are getting close to the first scarecrow. And since like Larry's bringing up the front, Larry, can I get you to make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh no.
Cool.
Oh no.
Oh god. I just want to say that when they get close to the scarecrows to the point that Tobias can notice them, it's just like, oh no, oh no.
Okay, yeah, that fails. I'm gonna roll something real quick.
Cool.
Okay. You take 3 psychic damage, and you now have
no.
fear cast on you as this scarecrow does this glare at you. Yeah, fear. That's a fun spell. Let me pull it up just in case.
I believe fear means I have to get as far away from the thing that's freaking me out as possible, yeah?
Yeah, flashbacks
yeah.
to Kid Blues.
Cool. Larry starts running towards Spookyville instead.
Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh. Alright, this is not how I expected this to go. Alright. I think Larry just runs so fast that like the other scarecrows don't even like activate. He's just fuming.
You take a
You go
beating
Yum.
from his boss.
He's just running and like Tally's just like kind of hugging onto him like, oh okay, we're moving fast now.
Obby, Tobias sees Larry running. He does a little sign of I'm watching you to the scarecrows and he starts running up to Larry. He does not like scarecrows, it's on his shade.
Oh my god.
He's gonna run. Because hey, I don't want to be left behind.
Alright.
Donut goes around the scarecrows and then books it after everyone else.
Donut does the brain spell.
gosh. Oh man.
We're getting the game moving, Obby. Keep
We
up.
are in fact getting the gang moving. Okay. Wow. Okay. Huh.
You're welcome.
Fuck the
You know,
scarecrows.
I thought that would take longer, but you know what? I'm not complaining. Okay, well, after like a minute, the fear spell wears off. So Larry, you're fine now.
Yay.
Yay. And well, yeah, you're following the path to Spookyville. There you go, everyone. Shoot, what did I have planned for this part? Oh no, the notes.
Puppy.
The notes.
I will say that part of the reason Donut didn't say anything is they may not have like they're kind of intimidated by Larry now, just like a little, mainly by his like perceived disapproval of like I mean Donut's a complex character despite their very flat shape.
And we love them.
Yes.
Also, while
Okay.
are they searching for the? Can people just make a perception for Tobias?
Oh boy, I love perceiving.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but just a thing. Okay. You hear Tobias mumbling, "Man, fuck scarecrows."
Oh my gosh.
Not even Golix, just fuck. Mr. Ed is going to have a time.
It appears the notes that I have are not here. I might have forgotten to write them. Oh boy, time to improv. Oops. Yeah. y'all are going towards Spookyville.
We are indeed.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Maybe character interaction, because we love that.
We can do color checks too.
Gosh.
Oh god. Not the
Good
color
golly.
checks.
Tobias first, cause fuck scarecrows, I guess.
Yeah. Tobias is an annoyed red right now. Also a little bit of orange for determination.
Nice.
Shiny's still slightly purple, but it's edged with gray now.
Donut's sort of a desaturated, like, grayish blue color.
Funky color
Larry's the
squad.
same.
Hilarious. Oh my god.
How about
Oh.
Tally? What color is Tally?
Basically, Tally is also the same.
Hey,
Yay!
they could be part of a club now.
Yay!
Anyway, actually, Tobias is probably going to look at Sammy and Donut because, hey, during all this time, well, I know it's amazing, but he did notice that they also changed colors. He just didn't approach the subject until now. So, while they're walking, it's just like, so, color changing,
Sammy nods.
Donut nods sagely. Just, yep, this is a thing.
Tobias. Oh no, I tried to start a conversation and it did not work.
Sammy kind of like rubs his wrist a little. It's just like he like nods and then it's just like I never really met any other color changing tunes outside of my family. It's nice to see I'm not alone.
Oh, you too?
Donut just sort of like, I've never actually met any real color changing tunes before, honestly. It's, besides a couple of, extenuating circumstances.
Oh, good. Well, we have another common point then.
Hey, we all change colors.
Isn't that fun? And we've never met a color changing tune before, even though there are apparently a lot of us.
Somewhere.
Somewhere. Maybe
Just not
a whole
here.
ton of them. Tobias is really awkward. He really wants to talk to people to get to know them because he did literally drag them into an adventure to save his dad.
He called me dad.
But talking is hard, even though he's a fucking bard.
Tobias is valid. Sammy struggles with conversation too, okay?
I'm gonna have Donut roll camera space. Yeah, okay. Just because I know I didn't do it last game and it should be done before someone yells about it inevitably. Donut pulls out their revolver and starts reloading it.
Oh boy.
No, their hands.
Sammy just kind of looks at that, then blinks, and his shading just goes completely gray.
Tobias also notes he has a bit of purple in his colors.
Meanwhile, Tally and Larry are just vibing in the front.
They are.
Yup. They're just
What
like,
about them
alright.
two? Where are they?
Yeah. Larry has no place in that conversation, so he's letting the Rainbow Club have their little powwow.
Rainbow Club.
Oh gosh.
Instead, he says to Tally and goes, "You have any idea why your boss hates my boss so much?"
And like Tally does a think. She just kind of like quietly looks over at Larry's shoulder at the others as she just ponders to herself, and she just sort of shrugs, like, I don't know, honestly. I mean, I don't even know him.
I mean, it's not that weird. People try to kill him, like, daily, so...
Tally just stares at Larry, and like, you can see like the shadow that's on her face gets a little bit bigger. Just like, that's a concerning statement.
he glances down at her and he's like, yeah, I know he refuses to take it seriously, and I just do what I can to make sure he doesn't.
Seriously. That definitely sounds like something you should take seriously.
That's what I keep telling him, but oh no, I'm a hard-bitten old coot who can take whatever people throw at me. Rawr. That's my impression of
You
him.
hear Tobias snort behind you.
Look, I don't know why he hired me as an actor. I can't do accents.
Sammy kind of tilts his head and is just like, he really doesn't take it that seriously?
Not
No.
really.
Huh.
He like hired a guy as security, I think, but it hasn't really affected things that much.
Hmm.
I mean,
I
you're always
genuinely
still
like.
nice and strong.
He's either really confident or... Yeah, I think he's just confident.
I mean, the best
He
I can
sounds like
guess
he makes
is
really dumb decisions. Like Tally just kind of pipes up.
Tobias snorts again.
yeah. I figure he's just like, oh, well, he's lived with it long enough. You get used to anything after enough time.
Hmm.
Yeah, he can get used to
and I
a
think,
lot
like,
of things.
As you guys have been sort of awkwardly talking and walking, like you just have started going through the forest. And like the forest, like everything else, no color. A few of the trees have a couple pink strings, but like that's, yeah.
That seems par
there's
for the
just, like,
course.
there's actually make a perception check for this.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's been going great.
Oh my gosh, dice burster, why?
It's mostly just for flavor.
You make it the best.
Okay. Okay, well, Sammy doesn't notice, but everyone else just you're kind of like absently realizing that besides like your walking and talking and your footsteps, there isn't really any other noise. There's just quiet. Disconcerting, uncomfortable quiet. There's like not even like birds or animals or anything. There isn't even a breeze. It's like there's no ambiance, like in a video game where the ambiance doesn't load.
Oh god. Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like that at all.
Tobias still has his annoyed red, but he's starting to get a little more purple. And actually has a bit of sky blue.
I'm actually thinking about it, and it's actually probably a good thing that Sammy did not notice how quiet it is. Considering things.
Donut's gonna click their Donut's been like fiddling with their gun the entire time, I'm gonna be honest. Like, you know that whole thing where you can like spin the barrel? Donut's been very slowly doing that in thought, and they just click it in and like they're quiet. Like they're listening.
Gotta be ready for more children to jump out. I'm not gonna let him live that down. I am not.
They are trying their best.
They are.
Larry is on, like, he has noticed it's quiet. He has made no indication that affects anything because, newsflash, this has all been very, very spooky, and this he's just, yeah.
Yeah, it's spooky enough where it's basically just normal around here. Like, honestly, let's be honest.
I mean,
Someone is
you're
very
a child
dedicated
hardcore.
to their
Female.
aesthetic.
The town is literally called Spookyville, so. Also, Tobias is pretty sure that everyone noticed that it's quiet. Sorry, Sammy. So he's just looking a bit around, just casually saying, "What's up with all the pink strings anyway?"
I'm gonna roll something for Tally, actually.
Oh boy.
The straight intelligence. Oh, okay. Tally did good.
Yeah.
I think, like, very quietly from Larry's shoulder, she's just kind of, like, looking up at the strings. And, like, you can see that her shadow gets a little bit bigger. And, like, Sammy knows this because Sammy has interacted with Tally the most. When her shadow gets bigger, that means she's more nervous. And she's basically looking at these strings and is like, don't touch those. Don't touch those. And she's just Yeah, nervous bean.
Okay. I will not touch them.
Hey, Tally, we won't touch them. It's gonna be okay.
Callie just kind of nods from Larry's shoulder. She doesn't appear to get any less nervous, unfortunately. Because, yeah,
Sammy.
it's very spooky.
Yeah, Sammy's shading is still purple lined with blue.
Hmm.
He is concerned for Tally.
Hmm.
What about Donut?
I mean, okay. Donut has a history with certain things, and so it's like, Donut has pieces of, like, puzzle pieces that are, like, clicking together with past experience. And so, I mean, if you guys want, you can roll insight.
I am rolling insight. I want to roll insight.
Yes.
Larry does not
14.
pursue them.
Peck, that was... I forgot the exclamation point. Whoops.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, Sammy!
Sammy does not pursue. Tobias, Donut looks, like, Tally talks about, like, you know, not touching stuff and stuff like that, and, like, Donut's nodding along, and it's clear from Donut's expression they have experience with this sort of thing.
Oh.
I mean, take with that what you will. Yeah.
Tobias does not like that.
I mean, Donut's been pretty on edge this whole time.
Well, I mean,
you know,
they've all
you
been
can-
pretty on edge.
Yeah. So there you go. You may have a feeling there's logical reasoning behind Donut's kind of behavior. And there you go.
Yay! Logical reasoning. We love it.
Shut up!
Okay. Well, I'm gonna say that, like, as you guys are walking along, you have moved through the woods without really any consequence. There hasn't really been anything to encounter. And you guys are nearing, like, the bottom of the hill where the town is at the top of. And, yeah. Just heading up there now.
Yeah, just gonna climb up. Nothing bad will happen.
Nothing bad. Nothing bad.
Something bad happen. It's
Why would
climbing
something
up a
bad
hill.
happen?
And Tobias is going to climb up the hill because everything's gonna be fine. Probably doing maybe a perception check because he's still on edge. But still.
Yeah. I was waiting for it.
Finally, Sammy, you get a good roll.
Finally, Sammy can see something.
All Donut's
Okay.
paying attention to is the pink strings.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna roll for Tally now.
I like the fact that
Oh,
Larry
okay.
and Tobias keeps
Well, I was gonna
rolling
do it
the
at
same
disadvantage,
perception.
but you know what? Tally already failed. Yeah. Larry and, well, pretty much everyone but Donut has kind of noticed that Tally, as you guys have approached the town, has gotten more quiet. And, yeah. Upon further observation, yeah, her eyes are flickering between, like, black and pink again, and she's just kind of, like, feeling at her head.
No!
Larry
Okay.
flicks her between the eyes.
Ah! I'll just roll again real quick, just for fun, see if it helps. It did not. Okay.
Just a little.
Larry, you kind of, like, I'm just, like, imagining you, like, the motion is, like, tapping a TV screen that's staticky.
Yeah.
And, like, she just kind of blinks, and then her eyes, stay pink, and, she gets, like, a disconcerting sort of grin on her face,
And Larry looks back down at whatever is in Tally right now, and he goes, "We're coming for you, genius."
I have to think.
Mhm.
Oh, I know. I'm gonna roll.
I'm not surprised that you know, but also please get out of her for now. It's so you don't really have to watch us.
Let her go.
Oh, I can't do that. And Tally just sort of rests her head in her hands and just kind of like stares at Sammy.
Sammy's glaring right back, and his shading is black.
Oh.
Let
Oh.
her go.
Nah. I can't exactly let go of one of my favorite toys now, can I? Anyway,
He
this
is not a toy.
I love our differing opinions, I suppose. Anyway, this has all been fun and games, and Tally's gonna attempt to roll hammer space. In fact, Larry, Tally has done this before.
Okay.
So you probably know what she's trying to do. Yeah.
Can I then therefore roll something to counter her?
Yes, go ahead.
Please, you strong man, restrain the child.
Let's do strength. Strength makes the most sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Ah,
No! Okay, I'm gonna real quick make contesting strength for Tally, because Tally is not good at strength. Yeah, okay. Like I said, not good at
7
strength.
out of 6.
So, you see Tally trying to reach into the hat, and you just kind of grab her hand, no, you're not doing that. Because Tally was gonna pull the stuff she pulled in Subway Robbery and do a fog cloud and try to slip away. Now there's no fog cloud, and she's just kind of looking up at you okay, really? All right then.
Awkward.
Let me just pull up something real quick. Where is my phone? It has the
there
spells.
he
Anyway.
goes. You playing games. You'd think you'd get boring pulling the same trick every time.
Well, unfortunately, my toy doesn't exactly have a lot of tricks in her sleeves. Could you do me a favor and just let me go? And, can you roll a, let's see. I have to find out the saving. Wisdom save, Larry.
Oh, is it suggestion?
No.
Mm.
But it is something like suggestion. Yeah, no.
Again.
Oh boy, the low rolls are back apparently. Oh
They
boy.
are.
Oh boy.
I mean, she didn't use it on Tobias.
Okay,
I mean,
Tally has cast command and basically just told Larry to drop her.
What if Tobias just catch her?
Can Sammy roll Dex to see if he can grab her?
Yes,
Yeah,
please.
you know what? Sure. Sure. Dex.
Whoops. That was wrong.
Yes!
That was wrong.
That was
That
wrong.
was wrong.
Oh
That
no.
was wrong.
I'm just sorry. I'm just imagining Mr. being "Hi, yes, I am released." Just
Wait,
being
no.
grabbed again.
I just realized that it didn't actually cancel out, so it would have been a 16.
Oh. Okay. Wait, what?
Because I thought the @ symbol would have altered something, but the actual small roll was fine.
Oh, okay.
So it's 14 plus
Okay.
2, so he got a 16.
Okay. Well, I think you already know what's coming if you've seen Subway Robbery. Tally's rolling acrobatics, and unfortunately she's very good at that.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. You try to grab her, but she is a rubber hose too, and she just kind of puddles, underneath you. and is yeah. She's a rogue. She's gonna disengage as a bonus action essentially and just run. Just take off.
Sammy's running right after her.
Oh boy. Ah. Tell me, what is Sammy's movement speed?
30, but he is also dashing after, so he's 60.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Well, Tally is just as fast. So she's staying ahead. Oh, what's everyone else doing? Just wondering. Donut, what's up with you, pal?
Well, where is Tally running? Is she running in the direction they're going?
Yeah, she's basically running towards the town, but like, yeah.
Yeah, well, Tobias is going to follow them after making sure Larry is okay, because he cares about his coworker.
There he goes. Oh, I'm sick of that.
Donut very tentatively like pats his arm.
It's okay. I'm sure there's gonna be someone at the end who we can release all our frustrations on.
Well, I mean, you aren't wrong. Anyway. Alright, since Sammy apparently is the only one chasing after Tally at the moment, Tally is running ahead into the town.
Sammy's right behind her.
Here's the bad news. Tally has a climbing speed.
Oh no.
She's a thief rogue. So she's basically dipping towards the closest building and she's starting to scale it. So, yeah.
Sammy lets out a very loud burst of Growlix.
And Tally just kind of pipes up from above. Oh, language, please.
Well, Tally's not really in there to hear me right now.
Oh, you aren't wrong.
Give her back.
Make me. And keeps climbing. If you want to go after her, Sammy, I'm gonna have to ask you to roll athletics.
Yep, he's gonna do that. Let me just... Athletics, okay. +2. Please, dice parser, please. 19!
Okay,
Yay!
yeah, you impressively are keeping up with this child who is very good at climbing. There's kind of like an oh crap expression on Tally's face as she stops like taunting and keeps running.
Sammy's right on her tail.
Yeah.
His shading is still black.
Oh boy.
Well, that's fun.
That is fun, isn't it, huh? Gonna put a pause on that for a second and maybe go back to the others. What are y'all doing?
Well, after
Going
making
after.
sure Larry was okay. Yeah. After
Okay.
making sure
Yeah.
Larry was okay, Tobias started running too.
Okay.
I mean, I'm gonna roll this just because I'm like, Donut's gonna make like, Donut was going to like take a quick look around and then book it after. But yeah, that's an 11, so I guess they don't really get much before it's like, let's go. Everyone's running off.
Yay.
Let's go, boys and non-binary pals.
So, the three of you run into the town after Sammy and Tally, and, Donut's already rolled perception. Can I get you, Larry, and Tobias to also roll perception?
Yeah.
To see if you perceive.
Yay!
Oh, no. Tobias,
Nice.
you do not perceive.
I do not, in fact, perceive anything.
Okay. Donut and Sammy, you see, well, not Donut and Sammy, Donut and Tobias, you seem to have lost them, the two of them, for the time being. Larry, you can see them, like, clearly chasing each other, like, over the rooftops, Tally is scrambling up onto a nearby roof and is she's gonna roll something real quick. Oh boy. Okay, acrobatics time once again. Yeah. Okay, 16. Tally's good at this.
Mhm.
Tally is basically just jumping from roof to roof, trying to lose Sammy.
Should I roll again?
Yeah. Probably.
Oh, damn it.
Okay. Yeah, Sammy, you try to go after Tally as she like leaps from this roof to the next and then continues scrambling on. And it's sort of like a last minute kind of trip sort of thing. And real quick, so you don't take full damage, maybe, roll what dex saving throw.
Okay, here we go. Dice parser, please be nice to me. Nope.
Oh, okay. Okay.
5.
Can't believe
Hmm.
Sammy is dead.
Okay. I'm gonna say it was not a very tall building. So I don't have to worry about fall damage, because I don't know how fall damage works, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. I'm
Valid.
gonna just have you take a real quick d6 of damage. There we go, 3.
Okay.
3
3 points of damage.
Just I'm imagining very tunishly you just kind of fall
I
down
kind
in
of
a
picture
heap.
he like hovers in like the air for like 1 split second and then plummets. Ugh.
Ooh.
Roblox oof.
Sammy just kind of punches the ground a little bit.
Larry is honestly like he's actually taking a quick glance around to see if like is she still going in the direction that the trail they're following is going?
Well, real quick, Tally's actually gonna roll stealth. So you might not get to see her, depending on how she rolls.
Okay, but up until this
Yeah.
point, has she been following the same trail?
Well, the town is pretty big, but it seems that relatively so, she seems to have been following, the trail that you guys have been following until she slips out of sight. And, this brings me to the next part. Alright, welcome to the town!
Woo!
Welcome to the town. Okay. Going off your perception check from before, Larry, like you looking down the street can see that the trail goes towards like a sort of center area, you know, like a town square kind of thing. And there is no longer just one trail of destruction. There's more than one. It seems that this machine has made a couple rounds around this area before, which makes it a little trickier to follow one direct path.
Oh, fun.
Well, that's fun.
Well, she's been running in the same direction we were already going, so I don't think we've lost her for long.
I'm gonna roll survival to see if Sammy can like actually manage to find the rest of the others.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
16.
Okay. Yeah, they're you like look up and they're standing on like the alleyway you just kind of plummeted into, just nearby. It's not that hard.
Sammy gets up to his feet and just kind of like slightly limps back to the group.
Okay,
And
Sammy?
I'm fine. I'm fine. She got away.
Yeah, she does that. Don't worry about it.
Oh no, I have experience. Ah.
She does in fact do that. Okay. Now that we're at this point, can I get everyone else to roll perception?
Oh. We love perception checks.
Oh my gosh, Sammy!
Oh my gosh. Thank you.
7 across the board.
I
And
can't do anything
1
with
low
that.
9.
I can't do anything with that. Okay, you know what? Everyone, roll again.
Dice parser, please. Oh, finally!
you.
Nat 20!
Thank you. Okay.
No, Tobias is still stupid.
Holy
Well,
crap.
someone got a nat 20. That's all that matters.
Yeah,
Okay.
someone got a nat 1.
Nat 20, nat 1.
Golly. Okay.
Gotta love dice
I'm sorry,
parsing.
that was
Oh
alright, Sammy, since you are the only one with the magic laser eyes at this point, there is a lot of things to notice. For one thing, you do notice, just like Larry did, that yes, there are a lot of different paths of destruction now. You also notice that, because of your nat 20, all of the strings that are around the town, they're kind of, it has like a creepy kind of echoing of animas lights that are decorating the roofs, and they all seem to be like, they decorate the buildings, yes, but there are strings that connect some buildings to other buildings, and they all seem to be converging to a certain point. What that point is, you might have to roll something else for.
What do you want me to roll?
In a moment, there's still other things I have to
Okay.
describe.
Okay.
Just make a mental note.
Okay.
You also notice that you guys aren't alone. You aren't alone.
Oh no. Oh no.
Across the street, there is like a figure with they kind of resemble like a witch, and they're just kind of shuffling across the street in a very
A child.
zombie-like. No, it's not a child. It's a witch. This is very much a witch, and they're just kind of shuffling, very zombie-like, kind of. Yeah.
In our direction?
Yeah. Just no, not in your direction. Just kind of aimlessly.
Sammy does not like that at all.
And yeah, guess what they have? Guess what they have, Sammy? Guess what
Pink
they have?
strings?
Guess what's a common theme? Yeah, pink strings. Pink
Oh.
strings.
Oh, Sammy does not like that at all. His hit the black spreads a bit.
Boy.
Oh god.
Oh boy.
It's kind of shading. It's kind of shadowing his eyes now, and his fingers are
boy.
black.
Ooh. Ooh.
So,
All right. Also, Sammy, since you are also the only one who has perceived all of this information, please tell the others.
He is. He's gonna like point everything out and just be like, "That's bad news. That is. I don't
Well,
like
that does
that
look
at
like bad news.
all." And like
I
he
think we
sounds
should
furious.
I
Sammy
think we
sounds
should avoid
furious.
fighting anyone.
Yeah, let's try and avoid that at all possible. What else does Sammy have to roll if you're done describing?
Okay, there are two possibilities that I think you could roll here. You can roll a survival check to see if like you can determine which of these paths is correct. You can also roll investigation to see where the strings lead to.
Okay, I'm gonna do a survival because that's higher. 19.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Woo.
Sammy, and if anyone else wants to roll this, they can as well. Sammy, you are looking at the trail, and it takes like a bit to realize, but one of the paths is a lot fresher, if that makes sense, than the others. Like the stone isn't quite as eroded and more recently torn up. So yeah, you have determined that yes, there is a path to follow. It's just a little tricky to do said following. Donut, you also rolled high enough, so you also noticed this. Tobias, you started following the wrong trail for a bit.
No! Just
Mr.
now I
Tobias,
grab him.
it's this
I
way.
got
It's
him on
this
the right
way,
path.
sir. Sammy points out the right path.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh. And
Sammy
like,
points out the right path.
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you, Sammy. We love you.
Just for fun, since you have noticed that there are other people in the town, and you are following the path now, can I also get y'all to roll stealth?
Yay! It's stealth
Stealth is-
mission time, boys!
Stealth is a thing!
And non-binary pods again.
Oh, man.
Nat 20!
Oh,
Nice,
God.
Larry!
I
Oh,
can't wait
yeah.
to do this because
That's
I'm
not too bad.
realizing Donut's wearing armor. I forgot this
Oh,
last game.
no.
Literally right after we finished, I remembered. Donut has disadvantage on stealth.
Oh, no.
No.
Stuff.
Oh, no.
Goes,
Ah.
No, that was a net 20. No!
wasted.
Alright, Larry, leading the charge. You are as quiet as a shadow, haha. Anyway. And,
Very funny.
sorry, the joke was there. I had to take it.
It was.
And close behind are Sammy and Tobias, who are not quite as stealthy, but boy, you guys sure are quiet. Donut, it takes like a second for you to realize that your armor is making sort of rattling noises before you take the measures to suppress said rattling noises. And yeah, you guys are stealthing well. You are stealthing well. Like group totals, yeah, you guys are very sneaky.
Nice.
So you guys are following the trail past a number of buildings that are distinctly, like, each of these buildings are very much have their own character to them. There are some that look like monsters with gaping open mouths, others that look like looming figures. Like, there's an aesthetic here. Taking notice of the path, it kind of like leads through the streets towards around the town square, and through a okay, what is in my notes? Actually, I had something here. Did good stuff there. So okay, you're following the path, and there appears to be like, hold on. Who rolled the highest survival? Who did that? Oh, I've lost it. Where is it? There's a C.
Sammy
Okay,
rolled
yeah.
really high on survival.
Way to go, Sammy. Sammy, you're the one actually to notice that there is a kind of pit that's kind of directly in front of you. And it's not like a pit that was dug out. It's a pit because there's so much destruction that there's just a gaping hole that leads all the way to pipes that are underneath the town.
Sammy makes a face. His like eyes scrunch up in displeasure. He's just like, "Oh, that's not good. What the hell
Yeah.
are they doing here?"
Well, only one way to find out.
My guess is stealing up a lot of hostages.
Gotta have a way to get them in, gotta have a way to get them out.
Sammy's I will just say out of character, Sammy's rage has been building and building. It's like a pressure cooker here.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Is Tobias going to do anything about that? Well, we'll see with a perception check. Or insight, it's the same anyway. He is,
that's pretty good insight.
in fact gonna try to do something about that. Just carefully placing a hand on Sammy's back. Hey, try breathing a little. I mean, we're going to save her too.
If I see the person who is puppeting my sister, I am going to kill him.
No, don't worry. I think we're all going to do that. But keep your energy for that moment.
Sammy kind of just breathes and the black starts to fade a little. It starts to creep back like ink.
Tobias says some yellow. He's happy that it could help.
Okay. I'm gonna say, like, past, like, this gap in the street, there is, the path does continue towards a building that is, you guys can see is very much there. It has, it sort of resembles, like, a city hall with, like, an added bell tower at the top. And, all the strings that are around the town are kind of, like, leading from building to building to this building.
Mhm.
So,
Would you perhaps, just pulling a random simile out of the hat, would you maybe describe it as like a spider web?
Oh, yeah,
Huh.
that works.
And is there a way around the hole that we can make around?
I mean, yeah, there's, like, the hole is big, but, like, you can just go around it or hop over it, whichever way you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Stammy, you did notice it, so I don't have to make you guys roll any, like, dex checks.
Yeah. Sammy definitely points it out, because, like, he did make the comment of, what the hell were they doing?
Yep. Okay. So, like, heading towards the building now would be a pretty good time for a break, methinks. Since
Yes.
Yay! Break time!
Next part, yeah.
It's true, but I shouldn't say it. Well, it's too late now.
Oh boy.
Oh, also to the various people who messaged me to say like how the fuck I did that growling thing. So it turns out the secret is having a bucket. Like literally, if you growl into a bucket, it makes it like an amphitheater. That's all I'm doing.
Great.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That growl was like, my mouth
That
dropped
was
open.
so good.
I'll admit I can't do it very often.
Chilled. It took every fiber of my being not to be like, ah!
It's really hard.
Everything is fine.
I'll try and save it like for another thing, but I can do it like I swear I can do it like 3 times a day, and then my throat is like no more.
No,
So yeah, if you were wondering what that was, that's why it also sounds a little bit metallic. So it's a bit of a funny thing.
Yeah.
But if I just do it straight, it's very quiet,
good.
which is no good.
So good.
No, I actually thought that it was like a recording of an actual animal growling.
Oh gee, really? Oh, that's cool. That's like a huge
Yeah.
compliment. Oh gee.
I can't wait to
was
listen
so
to
good.
it again because oh my gosh.
Like okay, so that's without the
Oh my
bucket.
God.
That's without the bucket, and if you add the bucket, you get like an echo, and it's awesome.
Don't destroy your throat.
No, it's fine. That wasn't actually that good of a
It's
one
amazing.
anyway.
But it is amazing.
I think we're all
Save
back,
your
but
growls.
we are gonna need Fable for this part, so I need to make sure Fable's here. Hey,
Fable!
Fable, are you here?
Fable, we love you.
Fable
Come
is
back
not
to
in the
us.
room.
Fable is
Fable.
dead.
Well, you
I
did say 10
saw
minutes.
in
Like, they're
the-
probably away getting a drink or something.
Yeah, true.
Oh my god, Fable is so good at Mr. M. I'm like, oh, I really wanted.
Yeah.
I know.
I was
I
so
know.
excited. I was so excited to
Also,
hear
I
him do
realized
the voice.
while the game was going, I forgot to post the art of like the wolf guy from the scene where Mr. Ebb was
Oh,
there.
you did! He's really cool!
Yeah, I'm gonna
Shut
put
up.
it in there
Post
now.
it,
I don't
post
know if
it.
he'll appear, but you know what? Here's what he looks like if
Yay.
anyone's curious.
Oh.
Oh,
It's so
that is
good.
cool.
It's so good.
Oh.
Yeah.
I also don't
Yeah.
want to fight that guy, because I love him. It's not his
It's
fault.
okay. You can just knock him unconscious. It's fine. It's fine.
Me seeing a werewolf points. That's a baby.
Basically,
I'm gonna hug it.
is puppy.
It's Bubby!
Oh.
Look, he's even got a mouth a bit
Bubby.
like engineers. It's fine. It's a friendly guy.
Friendly.
Yay.
Sure.
And just far cousin.
Oh boy. Shall we just keep saying Fable over and over in like a mad chant until Fable turns up?
Fable.
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 Fable. Fable's gonna be like, what the hell is this?
Fear
We will summon you, Fable.
Okay.
The summoning.
The summoning
Several
of
people
Fable.
are typing.
Oh
Fable.
no.
Perhaps somebody in the Chestnut Gallery could ping Fable just in case.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Because
my
I saw
God.
in the chat earlier, Fable did say they were stepping away for a bit.
Yeah.
Ah,
Fable's back! Hi. We were chanting your name. Be flattered.
I got pulled away longer than I meant to. Sorry.
It's okay. It was really funny.
Just wanted to make sure you didn't die.
Oh my god, the height sketch.
I'm alive. What did I miss?
Nothing, just screaming your name.
Yeah, also
Oh.
saying how good your voice acting was.
Before I ended the break.
Yeah.
Ah.
Fable, you're really good at being Mr. M. It's actually kind of scary.
Yeah. I love your Mr. M voice so much. I was so excited to
good.
hear it during the game.
Oh man.
Dude, I have been.
Some more. I mean, what?
Oh, you want to hear more? Yeah, but then my voice cracked for a minute. You'll have to forgive me. I haven't had some water. One moment.
Oh no, drinking water.
Right off my trash cans.
Even Mr. M has to
Fable.
hydrate.
I have to let you know that Sammy is really wanting to deck your face right now.
Yeah,
Good.
we got that.
Hey, listen. That's the idea.
Mhm.
That's what I was going for, and I'm glad that
The
people
police,
really.
they're here for Mr. M.
Why are the police
I don't
always
know,
going
please,
for you,
no.
man?
Oh no, law enforcement! I'm so scared. Because we all know how effective law enforcement will be in capturing me. Of course.
I mean,
Okay, actually, that's something we might agree on.
animus part 1 pointedly.
Okay, I'm
No,
gonna
but
jump
seriously,
into the
what have
game
I
zone
missed?
again so I don't get totally distracted by everybody, but you're all wonderful. Thank you, chat.
I love you, Mom.
Oh boy, oh boy.
I'm guessing I need to mute as well, or where are we at? Is that legit?
We're sorry, just a moment.
I can't believe you've done this, Storm.
Oh, that's great.
It's
Oh
so
boy.
good. Okay, yeah, I better mute. I have no idea when I'm coming in, so bye, everybody.
Bye, Mom.
Okay.
Bye, Grandma.
Okay.
Should I mute too? I don't know where we are.
I don't know.
Yeah, don't worry. You haven't come in yet. They're walking towards the fight, but
Oh,
I mean
cool.
building. What?
Well, I'm gonna mute for now. So.
All right. All right. I am officially declaring that the break is over. Hello again, players.
Hello, back.
Yes. Okay. Where we left off before break, y'all were heading towards the building, and you're still heading towards the building, which, you know, is City Hall looking building, bell on top. Yeah. Okay. From the front entrance, well, entrances, there is a left entrance and a right entrance, both like on either side of like where the big bell tower is. And the path leads directly into the building because the left entrance is destroyed, much like the mausoleum from before.
Well, it looks like they've given us an entrance, if we want to be dramatic.
Do we
Who's
want
ready
to
to
be
walk into the
dramatic?
trap?
I know I'm a bard, but do I really want to be dramatic in that moment? Just
Larry is walking towards it. Like, we can debate all you want, but unless we actually want to make a plan, Larry's just going.
I love Larry so
Sammy's
much.
following.
Larry too. Oh boy.
Gosh.
Well, I guess we're going in.
Gosh. Donut has their revolver out and they're bringing up the rear. I guess this is happening.
Sammy's like
Alright.
cracking his knuckles. He's ready to go.
Yes. We're doing this. Boys and none with our belts. I will not stop.
Every time you say that, I have to stop myself from cracking up a bajillion times. Please, please, have mercy on me. Anyway.
No.
Okay. So, y'all are going into the building. Y'all are going into the building. Perception checks, everyone. Let's just do that real fast.
Yay!
18.
4!
Oh! F.
Oh
my god!
Hey, also, I need to say something. Larry and Tobias keep rolling the same
They're on the
percentage.
exact same wavelength, for better or worse. Mostly for worse right now.
Better for
God.
brain cell.
They share the brain cell. Alright, well, the DC was so low, and yet y'all, the three of you managed to miss it.
Leave us alone.
You know what? I'm just gonna make the DC lower.
I mean,
yeah,
again, we rolled like a 4.
yeah,
You can't put it a whole lot lower.
yeah. I'm just gonna make the DC 1. There we go. Now everyone passed.
I'm not sure that's how that works.
Okay, yeah. This is a very large building with that stretches down like stretches out like 150 feet. It's 150 by 90 feet area, and right smack in the center of the room, there is a small circular stage with the engineer right smack in the middle of it. He is currently restrained, and I actually
Totally
have
not a trap. Totally not
No.
a trap.
totally not a trap.
Yeah,
Totally not a trap.
not.
Am I allowed to say that the engineer is, like, shaking his head fervently?
Yeah, go ahead.
He's doing that.
Hold on. Wait. No. Tobias sees Angie do that, and he just gives him the face of, you really think I will be stupid enough to not notice how suspicious all of this is?
You get a
Wait,
slow side tilt of the head.
You're not dead.
Sammy's shading creeps back down to, like, where he was previously. It's still black.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Sammy, since you're the only one who rolled high enough. Okay, you can see some more details of the room besides the obvious, which is the engineer in the center of it. And that is on either side. It looks like there used to be a seating arrangement in this room, like just rows of pews. They have all been shoved off to the sides and pressed up against the wall. I actually have to roll something for someone real quick to contest that perception. Okay, you do not see that. Another thing that's hard to miss is the giant pecking machine that's to like the engineer's facing you to the left of the engineer. It's huge. This thing is huge.
Looks like we found what made all the destruction.
Yeah,
Yeah, no joke.
and you don't see him yet, but Fable, you can unmute now if you want.
Uh-huh. What kind of stupid ass laugh is that? I'm sorry, I had to.
I mean, are you using vicious mockery? Because, like...
Yes, he absolutely is. I don't care. He is using vicious mockery.
Oh my gosh. Well, like, you can't see where he is.
Oh.
Like, if you laugh.
I just imagine that, like they come in. There's just this moment of just like doom, and then you just hear the echo of that laughter. It's suddenly
I don't have to see the target. The target has to hear me. The target
Oh
has
my
to hear me.
gosh.
So,
All right.
what do I need to roll? What do I need to roll for that?
I love this.
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. Okay, let's do that. What's my saving modifier? There it is.
You get from the impression of the engineer stamping his right foot and shaking that he is laughing under that muzzle.
Good.
Does that do it?
I don't think so. So guess what? You're taking 2d4 psychic damage and you have disadvantage on your next attack roll.
Oh, so good.
Lovely. How much damage am I taking?
What level should I do it at? I'm going to do it at 2nd level. So,
Cantrip.
I was a.
And a cantrip be
oh,
made
that's
up
right.
at
It's a
second level?
cantrip. So, only 2d4. Okay, I misread that, but yeah, only 2d4 damage.
I'm just imagining vicious
Please,
mockery
no.
at level 5. God, that would be wonderful.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
Three.
that was still a great insult.
It was pretty funny though.
Okay.
I'm bad. I live for
Oh,
being the
boy.
comedic relief.
I had a feeling this was gonna happen. Or something like this.
And it's not going to be the last time during this fight, don't worry.
Oh, I'm not.
Just keep in mind, Fable,
Before
we love
continue to
you.
get started. Yeah.
You're just playing.
Also,
You're just playing a stinky man that we want to beat his ass.
Stinky bastard puppet man.
That's fair.
Okay. Before we continue this fight, I have a map. I have
Oh
a
my
map.
goodness, we never
I made a
use those.
map. I made a map.
Bless.
I'm,
Proud of you,
I'm actually
Obby.
shocked.
Thank
Wow,
you.
this is really good. actually.
This is a really good map.
Whoa.
I put a lot of
It
thought
is a
into
great
man.
map.
Okay. Okay.
you
Here
want-
it is. The map. All right.
Do you want to say real quick though? Just like the pink dot, the big pink dot is not currently there.
Yeah, we can't see
Yeah,
that.
not
What's
there.
that? Never seen that.
Yeah. You also, since none of you rolled high enough, you can't see that purple dot with the X on it. So
Mhm.
yeah, that dot is hiding.
I wonder who it could be.
So-
Looks at the key.
Look at the key. Okay, so yeah, engineer in the middle of the room, creepy laughter, big machine. And again, because Sammy is the only one who rolled high enough, there is someone like sitting at the controls of the machine who just looks kind of bored. They look so bored.
How did they react to my insult?
They look like they're struggling not to laugh.
Yes, good. Nobody
kinda-
respects puppets.
Sammy kind of discreetly points out the person on the controls.
Yeah,
Are we
okay.
going to have to fight that? I don't want to fight that.
Larry pulls out his violin and makes a ranged attack on the chains, holding his boss in place.
Thank you, Larry.
Larry, you're the best.
And then after
Larry,
that, I think
Larry.
we're gonna roll initiative. Alright, so roll a ranged attack, Larry. Aw.
I mean, they are behind him, and Engineer is facing you, so it's a hard
Yeah.
shot.
That is true.
It's okay. He has more violin bows.
You definitely get a shrug of, it's okay.
Alright, and with that, we are going to roll initiative.
Woo!
I don't know what else to do.
Now we have to keep track of everybody's order, and there's a lot of us.
Sammy!
Okay.
Again,
Oh, I
Oh, hello, Nat 20.
barbarian energy, advantage on it.
I mean, I'm incapacitated, but I'm
12.
still going fast.
Right.
Sammy got a 5.
no.
Okay.
18 is good,
roll?
though.
No, I have a 20.
Yeah.
I got the 20.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, roll initiative, Fable.
Cool. Where's my initiative? There it is.
Well, I guess I'm fucking first then.
Nope. Nope.
You're just
Actually,
fashionably
you know,
late.
that works, I think, for the situation.
Dramatic reveal.
Okay. I have to think about all of this. I have to see everyone's initiative. Okay, 5, 24, 10, 12, 20. Okay.
Again, Larry's on the 18 because he gets advantage, so ignore the 10.
Yeah.
I got it. Thank you for telling me that. I would not have noticed otherwise.
Mhm.
I love that the guy who's literally chained up goes first. This is...
Yeah.
This is. Oh gosh. Oh, Mr. M. Okay.
We're having fun tonight,
we
folks.
are.
Okay. Now I have to roll for the other two things. Let's roll Plus 2. 7. Okay. Wow. Alright. And now I gotta roll for the other thing. Where is your initiative tally? There it is. Whoop. Okay. Okay. There's a lot of numbers here, folks. Give me a second.
That's okay.
To...
Should we, like, talk amongst
Okay.
ourselves, like...
Yeah, go ahead.
So what do you think of the play-by-play so far?
I am dying.
Do you think the home team has a
All
chance?
of this is amazing.
Oh boy, this... I mean...
All I know.
Giant stompy
all I know
robot
is
monster,
that
hidden
Sammy is
people, hidden giant
so
puppet
angry.
man. This is gonna be... This is gonna be
Oh
easy.
Lord, the English.
I'm excited for this.
I'm excited too, but I'm also concerned.
Hey, let's do a little color check.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Sorry,
idea.
Are you feeling? So,
Sammy, how you doing?
Mm-hmm. Tell us how you're
His
feeling.
shading is still black, and it's reached past his eyes, and it's actually like there's no white on his face, and his hands are nearly black.
oh, that's very
So
cool.
doing good. Yeah, pretty good.
That's very
Lots of
cool.
forbidden.
Mm-hmm.
Lots of forbidden
Larry,
up
are
in
you the
these
same
games.
color?
In a surprising twist of fate, Larry has actually turned. No, he's the same color.
Oh, Yuni, I love you so much.
I love you.
Oh yes. In this server, we love Yuni.
Yes.
Yeah, we do.
What you always done it
I
doing?
now have the initiative if somebody wants to ping that.
Oh
for me,
hell
please.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Donut is green and it's darkening, like as the
Oh.
situation has progressed. To a nice,
Oh, that's so
nice
good.
rich green.
Green. Green. I have no idea what green means, but you know what? He's green. I mean, they're green. Sorry.
They're
I
beautiful,
am-
beautiful green.
You're green now.
They're green. Sorry,
That's
my
not
brain is dead. I have a lot of things to keep track of. Okay. So,
And Tobias is
Engineer,
red in this
you are
first turn of events.
hilariously first, despite the fact that you are restrained.
Cool. Guess who else changes color? So
Yeah.
the engineer does not turn the usual color he does when he rages. In fact, his face kind of turns a mottled mixture of orange and black, which is weird. Like his face is covered in chevrons for a moment. And Road would know what the fuck is about to happen, but it's a bit weird for you guys, because suddenly, like, it looks like a bunch of knives shoot out of his head, because he's trying to cut the bloody thing off his face. Using Sword Burst, which is a cantrip, and I just did 6 force damage, it says? That's weird.
Okay.
I would have thought it was piercing or something.
Okay.
But anyway, that much damage to the
Well,
muzzle.
like, you can flavor so it's piercing. I mean,
Yeah, it's piercing or slashing or something. Anyway, they're like feather knives, so do I manage to get the muzzle
Yeah.
off for that
I'm-
much?
I'm gonna say the muzzle has more HP than that, but you have cut it up in places, so it's easier for you to talk. You're just gonna sound a little muffled.
Okay. I'll try and talk through my hands or something.
You can't fight anyone, but you can talk. I'll give you that.
Sorry
Okay.
for the trouble, boys, but thanks for turning up.
Whew.
Don't worry, Dad. We're going to take care of all of this.
You might want to keep in mind there's a giant pink glowing puppet fella. I think he's made of wood. Just keep that in mind.
Is he the one with the stupid laugh?
Oh, definitely. It's terrible. I wouldn't hire him as a villain in one of my movies, I'm telling you. Complete hack.
Okay,
I mean,
then
look at this.
something
Look at this
to do.
setup. He can't even come up with an original idea. This is 3 total reservoir bibs. Anyway, I think this accounts for like 6 seconds, which is about the length of time you're allowed to return in this sort of a situation, so I'll pass it over to you.
Okay,
It's your turn.
I love
My god.
Okay, God, it's my turn. What do? I don't know what to do. I should use bardic inspiration. That could be great. I've used bardic inspiration once. So, and thankfully it's a bonus action.
Who gets that? Sorry. Oh.
Sorry.
Inspiring.
That's what I am looking. Who should I bardic inspiration? I should bardic inspiration the one that comes after me. That means my brother Larry.
Nice.
Hey, Larry, that's great. Now you have one bardic inspiration die, which is a d6.
Sweet.
Nice.
Do you like it? I made it just for you.
I just see Tobias like literally giving Larry a dice in the middle of this.
Here you go. That's for you.
Just for the gag.
Larry just pats him on the shoulder, like, it's great,
actually,
buddy.
it's a d8. Actually, it's a d8, which is also great.
Tobias real quick
Wonderful.
swaps out the dice that he just gave Larry.
Oh,
Wait, Pet, wrong one.
better. This one suits you better.
Oh.
All right.
Tobias, I didn't know you were a dice parser.
Shut up. No.
All right, the game is over. We're done. I'm
Wait.
kidding.
How many fourth walls can we break?
I still have an action, so I could use enhance ability. Hey Larry, what do you want? I'm boosting you up. What do you want?
Let's see. I don't know if it would be better to boost his already ridiculous strength or give him a bonus in one of the things that he has no pluses for.
Well, let me look at enhance ability, because I know enhance ability has a specific thing.
You touch a creature and bestow upon it magical enhancement. Choose one of the following effects. The target gains the effect until the spell ends.
There's advantage on con checks, advantage on strength checks, advantage on dex checks, charisma checks, intelligence, and wisdom sort of stuff. Pick a stat, any stat.
You know what? Considering what sort of tricks we've seen employed so far, might be good to get advantage on those wisdom checks.
Wise decision.
Okay, well,
Wise decision.
he uses enhance ability and holds wisdom, which is great because we have a null right there.
Okay. Just gotta let me write down in my notes that Tobias is currently doing concentration. Because if you get hit, you're gonna have to roll that, etc. Okay. With that, Larry, your go.
All right. Now that Larry is bass boosted and ready to go, you know what? It's blatantly a trap, but peck it. He's just going to Neum and launch at the engineer to get those damn chains off of him. And if something jumps out at him, he'll just punch it.
Oh no, tragic. Something jumps out.
Yeah, we're stealthed for this. Tally has been holding an action from, like, basically she's been sitting here waiting for this the whole time.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of. Yeah, Tally from her hidden spot over by those pews is going to be shooting Larry with a short bow.
All right, roll a hit.
I don't think that hits.
Do it, young lady.
She misses.
And now everybody knows where she is.
Yeah.
Now Larry's a god.
So Larry glances over at the little figure, looks back to his boss that he is launching towards, thinks about how super stupid tonight has been, and goes into a rage.
Oh, yes. We love to see it.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
So with that,
Okay.
Larry is going to make an attack on the chains holding Engineer down.
My son.
Yes, I'm assuming with your banjo.
Yes, because it is a strong, strong thing. And because he's raging, he gets an extra
Yeah.
+2.
Not moving. Yeah. The chains also, unbelievably, are not moving. So I think you get advantage on whatever you're. Yeah, you hit. Angie.
Oh,
The
Lord,
Angie.
With the power of Angie.
And let's see.
Time to roll many dice for damage.
Yep.
Yeah. Boop. 13 points of damage to those ice chains.
Okay. It does have more health than that.
Cool, then it gets an extra 1d6 + 3 radiant damage.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, boy.
6 more
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
That is a grand total of 19 points of damage right there.
19. Red. The chains do in fact kind of break. They're still holding together a little bit, but consider you have a second attack.
Yeah, sure do.
I know how barbarians work. I know how this is.
It's another
Wow.
24 to hit.
Nice.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, I love
Very
that.
and the very good rolls, everybody.
Oh, Larry, oh.
Another
Okay.
10 points of damage.
Yep. Okay.
I mean, I have a bummer question after this, but I want you to describe the cool thing first, because, like, this is amazing.
Hold on. I have to. Okay, so total of that. Yeah. Chains. They're broken. I did not expect them to be broken so soon. I should have given them more HP. Oh boy.
But that is free.
And Larry calls out. Maybe he's calling out to the DM. Maybe he's calling out to Mr. M. I'll let you decide. He goes out. Did you think this through, buddy?
Harsh.
Obby, the DM did not think this through.
My question, my question, which might help the DM out, which is mean, and it's mean to me, is the chains have broken. Have the
boy.
shackles around his wrists broken?
No.
Okay, cool. I'm still handcuffed with my hands behind my back, so
You can move.
yeah.
You can move around. Can you grab things? Debatable.
What's your face?
You get a
Okay,
very a grateful grin from underneath that rather unpleasant-looking muzzle.
All right. With that means it is the lair action.
Oh boy.
That's right, buddy. I have something special. I'm gonna have to ask everyone to make. Where are my notes? Wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
I'm so good at
I'm
those.
great at those.
Okay.
Hey.
Larry does in fact have advantage. Way to go, Larry.
Yay!
Oh, 6.
Five! It was that great!
Oh, good thing I got advantage. Oh, that's not better.
I'm
Guess
assuming
what?
I'm excluded
Okay.
from this lineup.
Everyone but Donut failed. Okay, that's rad. Alright, real quick. Okay. Well.
Goodbye, bardic
What?
inspiration.
Everyone but Donut
Inspiration
failed.
did not help.
It did not.
From above, there is a loud gong as the bell in the building rings out. And, it's very loud. It's very loud. And, everyone who failed their wisdom now has disadvantage on their next attack.
Oh,
Oh, that's great. Oh, that's great.
Did you roll for tally?
Oh, yeah, tally. I do have to roll for tally.
Sorry.
No, you're valid. You're valid. Tally. Like all things, you have failed your wisdom check once again.
oh.
No, the child.
Oh,
She
wait. Hold
fails-
on a second.
She fails her wisdom
Hold
check.
on a second.
What? What?
I can roll one more time. Let's see how this goes. Oh, that didn't help.
Well,
Never
it
mind.
doesn't go well.
Pat for Larry from Beyond the DM Void. Anyway, that was the lair action.
It's good to see things are back to normal for him.
Mm.
Oh, boy. one cool every couple minutes. Other than that. Okay, next up is Tally. Okay, Tally has been seen. Tally has been perceived. Tally is going to hide. Because she is a rogue, and rogues hide. Oh, that's 2 pluses. Oops. Okay. Tally is kind of like noticing she's been perceived, kind of like ducks into the pews that are behind her, and moves behind them. So now she is a little harder to see. And I think she's just gonna hang out there for the rest of her turn. She's just gonna hang out, kind of wait for a bit, let people forget about her.
She's just vibing.
Just vibing, yeah. That means it's Donut.
Okay, so Donut can't. Sammy pointed out the person on the boiler. Has Mr. M made his appearance yet, or is he still like?
Nope,
vibing?
he's still gone. He's still gone. You can't see him. I mean, he's sung a couple times, which is really creepy. Thank you, Fable.
You're welcome. I do what I can.
We love you.
Okay, I guess Donut's going to try and shoot at the person on the boiler.
Let me guess, is it a child?
You're going to hate me for this.
I knew it.
Snap.
Oh my god.
Yes, a story of shooting children.
Donut's gonna go in. I hate this. Shoehorn Donut into the child murder.
I'm sorry. What?
No, Donut's
Look,
gonna go with
there was
this.
an aesthetic and I took it.
Angie. You aren't gonna shoot the child yet. That could be someone else's moral dilemma.
You've already got there once. Why hold back now?
Yeah, make it a running gag. Commit. Commit. Commit.
Shoot the child!
It's just something they should commit to, though. I mean,
God, fine.
Sorry, Joe.
Fine.
It's too funny though.
are you sure about that? Is this funny? What dark humor of this amuses you? Okay.
Oh.
To shoot the child!
Oh my god.
Okay, well, good news. You don't shoot the child, actually, because there's an arcane shield around this thing.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so the bullet ricochets, and yeah, no, the child is not hit.
What is it
There
with
is
you
an
and
exclamation of
children?
"Hey!" from behind said thing.
God, I hate myself for doing this, but can Donut theoretically still see Tally behind her cover?
I mean, you're gonna have to roll for that.
Oh God, I guess perception.
Yeah, but you've already attacked, and that's already an action, and perceiving is in fact an action.
God, Donut has one more attack, but it's like, you know, Donut can try and shoot again. I don't think it's gonna work.
It looks cool though.
I mean,
God, no, yeah. Donut's gonna like shoot it once, see it isn't working, and Donut's going to step in front of Tobias. Yeah. And Donut will end their turn in front of Tobias. If anyone tries to shoot Tobias, they're gonna probably have to hit Donut first.
Aww. Thank you, I love it.
Red. All right, now it's time for the villain of the hour. Hey, Mr. M, what are you gonna do?
Let's see. What am I gonna do? I'm between two things that I want to do. You know what? I'm gonna just go for this one because I think it'll be fun. And he's a butt, so he would do it, I think.
He is in fact a
Reason
butt.
as any.
Yep. Oh, so good of you all to come, and nice to see little little engineer's little shadow puppet has joined us for the day. Though I can't say I'm much impressed by the theatrics. And hey, Larry, you
So,
want to make a
Oh.
wisdom saving throw against Fish's mockery?
Oh no.
Hey,
see,
vicious
I get
mockery.
one.
Hey, it's not fun. Stop
Hey, he has
complaining
advantage on these
about
though.
Does a 15 make it?
Let me check. Remind me where I have to check to find.
All the way down at the PDF, I think.
Yeah, it's on your third sheet, and then you look at
Nope,
your.
doesn't make it.
Oh.
Okay, then I get one more roll just to see.
One more roll.
Oh,
No.
that's no.
Oh
Nope.
boy.
That
Alright.
definitely doesn't make it.
So let's just do 1d4 of psychic damage. And disadvantage on the next attack roll.
But no, actually, I think it's more Fable. Because
Yeah.
it is
It must be.
because your level is higher. Let me
That's
check.
it's just saying 1d4 on the sheet. Let me.
You're higher than
It
5th level,
increases
so it's
by
2d4.
level.
2d4. Just roll one more
It's
d4.
got to be at least 2d4, yeah.
1d4. Take 4 damage.
4 damage.
And disadvantage on next attack roll.
Except
this
Larry already
asshole
had that.
no worries deal. Rude.
That's what he does. I don't know what.
No, boy.
Oh, that's amazing.
Well, I mean, question: Would Larry know where Mr. M is with him being attacked like that? I'm assuming
Yeah,
Larry
because
would.
He only has to hear him. He doesn't have
Yeah.
to see him.
Yeah, true. Okay. Rad. In that case, is that the end of your turn, Fable?
Yeah.
All right, Rad. Bronze boiler time. Okay, from the side where the bronze boiler has been sitting mostly untouched, it kind of kicks to life again as the person at the controls flicks a few levers with a loud chunk, and it stands up and it's big. All right, let's see. Closest to it would be. Opponent's moving in front of. I think it's still there. Yeah, I think it kind of like turns around towards Larry and the engineer, and because you guys are closest to it, arguably. So it's gonna go for you guys. And I'm gonna real quick. Okay.
Engineer's ears are probably still ringing from that damn bell because he's half owl.
Oh yeah.
Aw.
Ow.
Let's see.
I'm
Would it
so
do
sorry
that, or
for
would
you,
it do? Okay. It's gonna look towards you guys, and it's gonna get close enough to do this. Okay, I need you both to make a dex saving throw.
Oh, good. We get advantage on those, don't we, Larry?
We sure do.
Yeah. Barbarians. Gotta love barbarians.
Oh, boy. Oh, that'll do. I don't think I can
Wow,
roll higher
okay.
than a nat 20.
Yeah. Yeah, you
I
do
mean,
make it.
It's pretty good already, but I'll roll just to see. Yeah, 21.
Yeah, you guys, you make it.
Is it cool? Do we get like a small explosion in the background? Like, come on.
Well, the machine, it nearby you, kind of makes a rattling, groaning sound, and then the grate opens, and it lets out a burst of frosty ice breath thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And, since you saved the roll, you only take half damage.
Uh-oh.
So it's gonna be... Da-da-da-da. Let's see, how much does it do?
Translation:
That much.
Engineer takes full damage because he's vulnerable to ice.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, so you guys, Engineer, you take 18. Larry, you would take 9, but you also have a scarf. That's pretty rad.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I know these things.
Yeah, the engineer is not looking good. Like, Larry, you're like really close to him right now. You know when he's like healthy, he's not healthy right now.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fair enough.
This guy's been
Well,
bullied
Larry
by this
can do
machine
something
all
about
day.
that on his turn, but right now.
Mhm. Okay, and that is the entire turn of that. Yeah! So, Engineer took 18. Larry, you would have taken 5 damage from it.
Okay.
Wait, that is not a lot. Okay. Rad. So, make the notes on your character sheets. Now, it is time for Sammy. Sammy, it is finally your turn.
Sammy is going to run to the last place that he knew Tally was at with a dash action. So he goes 60 feet.
Okay.
And,
Well,
and Tally
uh,
was in range in the last
Let's see.
time he saw her.
5, 10, 15. Well, actually, I'm looking at the map, and in the direction there, you know that big pass on the map that I made?
Yeah,
That is all difficult terrain, because that's where the
Okay,
ground is all torn
okay.
up from the big machine.
that makes sense.
So, 10, 20. Yeah, you don't make it.
Damn it. Well, he gets close.
He gets close. Yeah, but you're pretty close to where Tally once was. You could, as an action, try to perceive.
Yes, I am
But,
going to try and perceive.
Shoot, what was Tally's? It was 18. Okay. I made a note of that because I knew that would come in handy. Nope.
12. He
You
does
do
not
not
see.
perceive.
But
Tally's good at hiding.
I do have a bonus action for healing word, and he is going to look over at the engineer and yell, "Hang on and hold on, engineer, Mr. Engineer." And he is going to do a D4 plus 1. You get 4 HP back.
I have no idea who you are, but thank you.
I'm Sammy.
Nice to meet you, Sammy.
Circumstances.
They're a good friend now.
That is my friend now too. Thank you.
For the briefest of moments, his shading turns yellow, and then it's back to black
Oh.
Aw.
because he's
Good.
still in a mood.
Oh.
Oh,
Yeah.
Understandable.
There's a mood.
love
There's a
Sammy.
mood in the air. Okay. And with that, if that's Sammy's whole turn, that brings us back round to the front, which is the engineer.
Oh, I should.
All right. Hey.
Hi. I'm just thinking what my options are here. Okay. So, like, first thing of all, he's got his hands behind his back. That's really uncomfortable and uncool. So he's gonna do the hoppy thing where you swing your hands, like, underneath your feet, like you jump over them like a jump rope, basically.
Yeah.
And while he's doing this, he pulls up his trouser leg and pulls out of his boot, because this is the one weapon that Mr. M did not strip him of because he didn't know it was there. This is the same dagger that he was shanked with by Tally.
yes!
The return of the dagger.
Anyway, he gets it out and he is going to use Green Flame Blade on it to try and break the shackles, basically. Is that good? Is this permitted?
Yeah.
Cool. Do I have to
That
roll?
is permitted. Go.
Do I have to roll to
I
attack?
mean, I mean, sure. Roll to attack to see how well you hit this thing. 'Cause
That's
you're gonna
fair
hit
enough.
This thing.
I am really cold. I'm really cold. I've taken a lot
hand.
of damage, and it really hurts. Ice damage hurts this guy. Okay, 19 is probably alright, yeah?
Yeah, you do hit it. Roll damage.
Okay, cool. So this is
Hit it
fun.
well.
Okay,
Hit it well.
so it's d4 plus 3 plus 2d8 plus 1. Come on, dice passer, give me that. Yeah! Oh! 18.
Oh wow. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
One of them breaks. The other one does not.
Yeah, I've always wanted a bracelet.
Huh.
What are you
No,
doing,
he has
Obby?
not planned this well. Wild Staria has appeared. Anyway.
Oh, of course, the other thing he
We
does...
love you, Staria.
The other thing he does with his movement is he's going to hug Larry.
Aww.
Oh.
You know what? I'll just
Good.
say, if it's allowed, can Larry just use his reaction right now to shove a potion of healing in the engineer's hands.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Oh.
Considering
The feels of this game can fit so much fun family in it.
Thank you, Larry. How much does that heal me for when I'm allowed to use it?
Let's see, 2d4 plus 2.
Okay, thank you very, very much. But the hug was the most healing thing of all.
Note of that in my notes.
I mean,
just
the
in
hug
case
is
you
good,
forget.
but the healing is I don't know, more important in Larry's opinion.
Are needed at the moment.
Mentally, physically,
Okay.
they're about the same.
Okay, Tobias.
Yes, that is I.
It is your turn.
Okay.
so-
I'm guessing Mr. M still hasn't shown himself.
He has not.
Okay. So that insult will be for later. So Bryce is also going to do some yelling on his dad.
Good. Good. Tobias is valid.
What are you doing? Dad?
What?
My dad doesn't respond. I think my dad is dead.
Sorry, my internet cut out for a second. I was zoned out.
No! Oh my god, he was real dead.
What happened? What happened?
I'm using healing word on NG.
Oh, that's so awesome.
Tobias just asked how NG was.
He's still kind of like not okay, and he says, "I'm terrific."
Insight.
Okay, great.
Insight.
I am doing it.
7. He's fine.
Okay, he seems to be doing pretty well.
I mean, you just saw him pull one of those cool stunts from the movies that you saw him do when he was a kid. No one can touch this man. He's completely infallible.
Yeah, sure.
You rolled a 7. That's what you're thinking.
Anyway, now you have 2d4 filling.
Aw. But you do the honors, my dude.
Yep, okay, give me a
All
second.
that healing.
Bye.
Yay, thank you. And his heart grew 3 sizes. In fact, he's looking a lot better now. Like, the combined efforts of you guys that's really picked him up a lot. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I will say that Sammy does not have any more spell slots.
Oh, shit.
Oh. Yeah, Sammy's only-
The short rest does not take care of spell slots.
Mm.
Sammy only has a little bit of a spell cast.
Yep.
I guess it's time for
I like
physical violence.
I mean, he's
Welcome to my world, baby.
he does have a cantrip of a spell, but yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I have one more action because healing word is just a bonus action.
Aha.
What are you gonna do, Tobias? What are you gonna do?
What if I use vicious fuckery again? Would that be fucked up or what? So
Good
he's still yelling at Mr. M.
You know, I know, like, to pay attention. Engineer told the guys to pay attention to the fact that he's made of wood. This was a different sort of roast than he had in mind, but, like, I guess it's working.
Shut yourself, you fucking coward! Are you really scared of me?
Oh. Alright, roll a save, Mr. M.
It's wisdom save, yeah?
Gosh. Yep. Yeah. Gosh. Tobias and the shout of words. Oh my gosh.
Guessing no.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Alright. What's the
It
thing?
is. It is 2d4. Hold on, I'm going to roll it because I need to roll those things.
For someone made out of
No.
wood, Mr. M sure has thin skin.
I really like how these vicious mockeries haven't been doing that much damage, but the emotional damage. If you had any.
Tomorrow, I'm being
What do you mean
insulted
emotional,
by
Mr.
this
M? Doesn't
tiny
feel. I
guard.
mean, what?
If he could, the emotional damage would be unspeakable.
But we thought you liked misery.
Okay. All right. Well, I think that's the end of Tobias's turn. Larry,
Yeah,
your go. You can't see Mr. M. You can't see Tally. There's a big pecking machine that just blew cold wind at you and did damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larry's going to make an attempt to jump at the driver, and I know there's a shield in the way, but he can attack the shield and hopefully do some whittle that thing down. So he gonna do that.
All right. Roll to hit the shield.
Beep. So, will that do it?
Let's see if it's that plus. Hold on, I need to find the stats. There it is. If it's that and it's the shield 5, so that's not quite.
Cool.
Just barely
because he
missed,
gets
though.
advantage on strength-based attacks.
Oh.
So that one doesn't do it. Fair enough.
Yeah. The first time you swing, the banjo bounces off the arcane shield that's right there.
Cool. Second attack.
Oh,
That's a
that's
nat 20.
Okay.
Woo!
All right.
Tasty.
So that does, let's see, 1d10 plus 4. And... Boo, boo, boo. No, wait. Oh, wait. 1d10 plus 6. So
For
that's
flavor.
28 damage.
I imagine
And-
each hit on the shield makes a bell ring.
And with Divine Fury, he adds another
Yeah.
d6 plus 3.
Jesus.
So that's, let's see, 16 plus 6 makes it 22, and then another 20 plus 3. No, 10
You
plus
have
3.
No
13.
idea how
He,
much
did,
I am
he
happy
does
to have Larry on my
35
side.
damage to this shield.
Jesus Christ.
How much damage?
14.
Jesus
I'm-
Christ.
I'm just doubling the rolled amount of damage, not the pluses.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's fine. I think.
That's my boy. You okay
Hey,
there, Robbie?
Obby, you alright?
As a fellow
Okay,
DM, I
okay.
do know your pain.
I know
Oh,
this
dear.
pain as well.
Obby's roboting.
Oh no.
You're dead.
No.
Obby.
Curse.
I can't believe Miss
Curses of the
Venusaurus.
internet.
Mr. O didn't want to admit that Larry Rex is shit. Broke the internet.
Goodbye, everyone.
I must say, this is quite the smashing hit. Don't think I know the name of it, though.
Shut the fuck up. We don't care about you.
Oh, just wait, Color Boy. You are on my list.
Good boy.
I mean,
I
you
told
are
you he
Color
cannot come
Boy.
up with anything good. It's just embarrassing, really.
Yeah, his insults are really lacking.
I know I am a cold boy, but like that's just a title.
Okay, I am back. I think.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hi, I'm back. Okay, so how much damage did you do?
I believe it's
A lot?
5 points of damage.
That's. Okay, let me. Okay, well, there's a noticeable crack in it. It's not completely broken through, but hey. Yeah.
And on the other side of the shield, Larry stares through at the kid manning the boiler, and he goes, "Do you feel safe in there, kiddo?"
Roll intimidation for that, man.
Obby, please give you, because Dice Parser hasn't been nice to Larry.
Yeah, give
Please
advantage.
Advantage on that intimidation.
Advantage,
Honestly,
advantage,
yeah.
There's a
advantage.
ball of line.
That deserves.
Yeah, I mean that's a
Yeah,
child
please.
too.
Please
That's a child
advantage.
too.
Yes!
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. This kid. Who is who's wearing like a witch mask, so you can't see their expression, but their body language. Oh boy, yeah. Scared.
Vibrating through the floor.
Oh boy. Okay. Where's the pin? Oh, I'm in the wrong channel. Internet, why have you done this to me?
Abby, don't die. We love you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna say, kids scared. That's gonna affect what they do on their turn, which is the boiler turn. So that's gonna take a while to get there. But thank you, audio.
Yeah.
Oh
Okay,
my God.
I am gonna roll. Alright. It is now the lair action, and I have to roll a d6 to see if it reactivates. It does not. Okay, which means it's now Tally's turn. Tally is currently hidden behind. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Tally, where's your character sheet? There it is. Alright, Tally's gonna move, and she's gonna make another stealth roll as she does so.
Not one.
15. Sammy, what's your passive?
It is 14.
F.
Okay. F. Alright, well, okay,
Up
let's
in
see.
the chat for Sammy.
So if she was right there, and Sammy's right there. Okay! Okay. Okay, bonus action. There we go. Kelly's gonna roll sleight of hand. Oh, that's a. Okay! Yeah!
Is it
Yeah,
what I think
okay.
it is? Is it what I think it is?
It might be.
Oh boy. Oh no.
Okay, so, Sammy, you take no notice to the child who's kind of slinked up behind you from underneath the pews. Like, she just kind of, like, crawls out from underneath the pile, and, she has bright pink eyes, and, she reaches, like, around your pockets and pulls out, you know, something that's glowing. Something that's glowing. Buddy, I'm not gonna reveal what exactly just happened yet, but like you know what happened, I know what happened.
We all know what happened.
What happened will be revealed in a bit.
Yep.
But yeah, you have had a talent taken from you, Sammy.
Isn't that fun?
And Tally just kind of slips it into a bottle and puts it in her pockets before she goes back to hiding under the pews. She's not doing damage, she's doing debuffing. Oh boy. Yep. Alright, that means it's Donut's turn.
Hello.
Hi, Mark. Just in
Howdy,
time.
howdy.
Howdy.
Guess what? Donut currently has like one thing they can do, and it's called gun.
Gun.
Our favorite spell.
And they see Larry attack with shield, and they see like the cracks in it. So you know they're gonna take another couple of pot shots at it. You know, why not?
Pot shots at the shield. Yay.
I'm gonna cast a spell. Which one? Gun.
Gun.
Pretty much. 11. I'm guessing that doesn't hit.
That does not hit.
Okay.
That
one
also
doesn't
does not hit.
either.
Okay.
Cool.
There's a bang bang and neither of them hit. But there are 2 bullet holes on the wall behind it now.
Could that count as intimidation too?
I mean, this kid is already terrified.
Yeah, this is a child.
Like, this kid is already scared, man.
Yeah, but cool out your roll intimidation then, because still, you know.
You want to strike double the fear of God into this child, all right?
Yes, I do.
Oh my gosh.
On the other hand, if you roll a nat 1, the kid will laugh at you for missing so badly twice.
Yeah, and that will be
True.
fun.
Hey, Donut, roll intimidation.
Please roll well.
Sure. You guys are just having Donut bully children.
Yes! That's not bad!
All right, yeah. Double the fear of God into this child. All right.
Can I make a perception check?
Oh god.
Go ahead.
A 9. Fortunately, the engineer does not notice you bullying a child and shooting at them.
Donut doesn't mean to. Donut is really scary right now and happens to use a gun.
I understand. I really do.
Golly.
Okay, please. Donut has a bonus action. I wanna have to please. Okay. Okay, Donut is going to cast Donut's going to cast Sanctuary on Donut's gonna cast Sanctuary on Tobias.
Oh no! What am I supposed to do with that?
No. It's good. It's you ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature who targets the warded creature must, with an attack or harmful spell, must first make a Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that means I can continue to insult people
Yeah.
without having to worry about getting attacked.
Pretty much.
Or at least not worrying about having to get attacked as much. Depending on what is rolled. Okay, just let me note that. Concentration, Sanctuary.
Thank you, Audio. I love you.
Okay. Is that your turn, Donut?
Yeah, that was their bonus action.
Alright, Red. And then you did your action, which means it's Mr. M. Oh, that's a good point. Tobias, letting you know that if you attack, the sanctuary does end.
Oh, well then I am very sorry, Audio, but that will not stop Tobias from insulting Mr. M.
Well, it's more like there's two people who attack after Donut, and
Yeah.
Well,
he's
here's
bullying one of them.
here's the thing about Sanctuary. Let's see. This spell doesn't protect the warded creature from area effects. And I believe the spell that I have planned is more of an area effect rather than very specific.
Oh, good.
And you hear, there was a crooked man who walked a crooked mile. And that was Thunderclap, cast at 5th level, so would everyone
my God.
please would everyone make a Constitution saving throw?
Oh no,
Lordy.
not a Constitution saving throw.
Wait, am I casting it? Oh,
Larry, you don't
It's
happen
a-
to be wearing the other mask, do you? No, you don't. Okay.
No.
No.
it's
Hey,
a
guess what, everyone?
no, it's
I'm
a
dead.
cantrip. It's a cantrip, but once I reach 5th level, once I pass 5th level, the damage
okay.
dice go up.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Something good.
Okay.
So I got a 24. Did anybody else pass?
I don't think so.
Oh, God.
Sammy got a 21.
Oh yeah,
Ooh,
Sammy
okay.
did good.
Okay, so Sammy's fine. So Sammy's fine, but Donut, Larry, and
Well, you said Thunderclap, right?
yeah,
Oh, tally.
it's a
Thunderclap is
Constitution
only a 5-foot range. So, like,
5-foot range. Can be heard up to 100 feet away.
Yeah,
but the range of the spell itself is only 5 feet.
That makes no sense.
I know it doesn't make sense, but
Can
you
I
wanna do a
argue that
retake?
makes no sense?
No, well, I mean, if there is, like, thunder right next to you, it's going to hurt your ears if you're right next to the thunder than if you're 100 feet away.
it's centered on the
Centered
caster.
caster.
Do you want to redo because you didn't
Yeah.
understand the spell and that's like kind of above you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if I can.
yeah.
Man, I
Everyone-
had.
Pat,
Like,
Mabel, it's okay.
But that was
All right,
really
no,
cool, though. That
it's
was really
okay.
cool, though.
It
I have,
was.
I
Yeah,
have,
that was very good.
I had a backup spell in case this happens. Is everyone within 30 feet of
Oh,
Obby?
Fable said
I'm
with a
asking
sigh.
30 feet?
well, considering I know how Mr. M moves as he currently is, I think he could move without being seen to do this. So yeah.
Cool. Okay.
Unfortunately, hold on. You can either target. Let's see. You can target.
Up to 3
'cause, like-
creatures of your choice. I'm gonna
Okay.
cast Bane.
So if you're standing there, if you're standing there, then yeah, in range would be Sammy, Donut, and Tobias, as well as Larry, yeah, from where I think you would be. Yeah.
Well, the spell only gets 3 creatures of her
Mhm.
choice, so I think I'm gonna avoid Tobias just because of that sanctuary, because this doesn't. Ah! I had a cool thing set up, but D&D, you screwed me on the air on the range.
Thank you, Jill, and I love Donut so much.
So, anyways, so Donut, Larry, and who else was in range of me?
Sammy.
Sammy, make a charisma save, please.
Okay. That is
Can't believe I got screwed on a cool
+1.
move because of range.
17.
17, that just makes it. But 5 and 7 does. But 5 and 7 does not. So, Larry
Okay.
and Donuts.
Bane.
So, whenever a target fails this saving throw, makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, target must roll a d4 and subtract the number rolled from the attack roll or saving throw.
Oh,
No,
that's
my-
a nasty one.
My
And the
eyes just
duration
crossed.
is 1
Nasty
minute.
one.
Duration is 1 minute.
Fable, is Bane concentration?
I'm not seeing concentration anywhere.
Let me look. I
Is it-
have a
Put
spell.
that
Duration-
in chat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna be concentrating on the spell. If Mr. M is hit, there's a potential it can drop. But until then, yeah. I have made notes.
Hold on, I'm screenshotting it. Give me like
Thank
2
you.
As soon as the thing that can open up my screenshot image will work.
Here, I have it right here. I can screenshot it.
Yeah, if you could, because my computer likes to be slow when opening up stuff.
Yeah, just let me pull up my phone, because my phone's the thing that has all the spells. Ooh.
Never mind, I got it.
Zone.
Wait, I got it. Ha!
Okay, I'll let you do it then.
I got it, never mind. Ha ha ha!
There it is! There it is. Huzzah. Oh. Okay. Alright.
He still does the crooked man and the clap thing, though, but now you just feel like, ugh,
Mm.
from it.
It's still gross and spooky.
I
It's
guess-
very, very good.
Can I say a joke? I guess you could say this spell is the bane of your existence. Ha!
Hey.
Amazing.
Okay.
Death by irony.
Is that all of Mr. M's turn? I assume it is, since that was his action. Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. That means it is the bronze boiler. Okay, where's the boiler on the map? I'm making mental notes. Okay, it's got the kid is at the controls, and there's a very scary guy on it. Let me look at what it can do. Actually, I do have to roll a d6 real quick. Good news, it does not get the ice breath back.
Yay!
Good to know.
Okay,
So another thing, its operator is doubly terrified. What does the boiler do?
Okay, the kid from inside the thing, is sweating and is terrified. She's gonna flick a couple levers and press a few buttons, and, Larry, since you are on this thing, make a, I'd say strength. Strength.
Okay. Saving
Get to roll that d4.
Yeah. So, strength 23 minus d4.
Okay.
Well, does a 20 do okay?
It does, in fact, do okay. Like, the machine just kind of, like, whirs and clicks for a bit before it starts violently spinning around. Kind of like a... And, like, Larry, you have to, like, kind of grab onto like on the side of the machine, there are like a couple ladders to like climb up into the cockpit. You just kind of grab onto one of the rungs, and I was just kind of swung about as it spins violently.
Whoa.
Merry-go-round.
Whee!
Larry go round. But yeah, you stay on and you remain on as it comes to a stop.
Oh, if I was the child, I would just faint right there and there.
Well, the child does swear there is a bubble of Grolix. Okay,
Oh my
well,
God.
if that was the action, then yeah, no, it can't do anything else. Fred. Okay. Alright. That means it's Sammy's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy.
Yep.
What you gonna do, buddy?
Well, first of all, he kind of right when Tally took something from him, he kind of froze and his shading flickers and now it's completely white. There is no color.
Hey, that's fun.
Yeah. Tally has in fact taken talent from him, so it does affect him. It does affect him.
It does.
There are effects.
And he kind of like his breath hitches and he just freezes. He was reaching for something and it's gone.
Oh,
Yep.
oh boy.
Okay. I'm gonna say specifically the mechanics right now so people can understand. Tally essentially took away temporarily Sammy's ability to rage as a barbarian.
Ooh.
Yep.
Oh.
And he was already furious, and now that emotion is gone, and all that's left is a blankness.
I repeat myself. Well, that's fun.
So he's frozen. He's not going to do anything this turn. He is frozen up, and he's clutching at his wrist really tightly.
Oh boy.
Solid character work, though, man.
Yeah, that's solid. Okay. Sammy, I am sorry, but I'm also not sorry. Alright, that brings us back to the engineer.
Cool. Everything's going to shit in a sort of hell basket, but at the same time, it's not as bad as it used to be. I'm going to ask if I can make a perception check and still, like, potentially use my movement. Like, I feel like...
Yeah, you can.
Yeah?
Like, movement and action are two different things. So you can move and perceive.
Cool. Because, Mr. M just made a noise. Like, I don't know if that would give me advantage, but he's going to try and spot where the hell the giant puppet man is.
Yeah.
Oh!
That's
20!
Okay.
I'll do.
Don't suppose I can make something to contest that. Oh, wow.
I don't think you can, considering it's
Isn't
a
that
20.
20?
Yeah,
20,
yeah,
buddy.
not 20. Alright.
I am perceiving.
Shall I describe Obby or?
Running towards him like,
I
shit.
can describe what's above everyone, because I don't remember if I did that yet. But above everyone, like on the ceiling, because I just remembered I didn't describe this, there is a whole bunch of rafters and stuff, and in those rafters there are just hundreds of pink strings.
Oh.
And Fable, if you want to describe Mr. M.
Yeah. I don't think you see the shape of him, engineer. Basically crawling around almost like a spider through the quote unquote webbing of strings.
Gross.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah.
Creepy.
Awesome. I have another question. Considering I rolled that well, can you tell me how far away Mr. M is?
Okay.
Well, he's technically within 30 feet now because of the bane.
Because of the bane, yeah.
If I
I
may,
think like maybe he like dipped down a little bit to.
well, that's what I was
Yeah.
about to say. Could we stretch it to 25 feet or thereabouts? That would be great.
I can make the argument that Mr. M probably moved a little bit. I will leave that up.
I mean,
to
I
you.
will say I won't be able to attack you, but
I
it
mean,
will be super
specifically
cool.
In the last thing, when he was casting his thing with a range of 30 feet, you explicitly said that the engineer was not within that range.
Oh, that's true.
yeah.
I did. So he's not exactly close enough.
But again, if the engineer wants to move within that range, I feel like
You
that
still
should
can.
be an option.
You can
Okay.
still move to
Yeah.
be within that range.
Yeah. I'm gonna do... Oh, man, I don't know if I... Well, I will describe it, and then we'll see if you feel like it's allowed. I might even... I don't know if I want to use my inspiration point for it, but I might. Anyway, so first of all, before he does anything else, he's like, okay, so if any of you take the time to look up, we have a friend in the rafters, which is not at all disturbing. Larry, you shine the brightest in a close-up, you just keep working your magic there. Tobias, you are hilarious in a long shot. Comedy always works that way, keep your distance. You other two seem to know what you're doing apart from Sammy. You're right, you'll hang in there. I'm sure you'll be okay.
Mira is dead.
Wait for a bit.
Okay, well, anyway, word of comfort. Anyway, I work better when I have a better point of view, and he is going to cast Jump on himself.
Yes.
So that triples his jumping distance, and because of the type of sorcerer he is, he can also fly a little bit. So he's going to use that to try and land on Mr. M's face.
Yes.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Cling to him like a koala. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
basically, with claws.
Good golly. Alright, let me think about how that's gonna work.
He succeeds this. I know exactly what Mr. M's gonna say.
You succeed? Oh, I love you.
I'm thinking a contesting. I am thinking, in order to do it, it's gonna have to be a contesting thing. Engineer, you're gonna have to roll, since you're jumping and moving, I'm gonna say acrobatics while, Mr. M makes a dex save.
Okay.
And now that Tobias
Come
knows
on, Lalu, I believe in you.
Mr. M,
A 20.
Fable can finally use.
Oh,
Oh,
oh, thank you, Lalu.
Oh, dang!
Yes.
Yes! On your face!
Yes.
Oh, in fact, in your face!
And the crowd.
Did you miss me?
well, Reggie, have you come to hang around?
Oh, well, you know, I just cannot turn down a fan.
Oh, how gracious of you.
This is while he's, like, literally clinging to your face.
Alright. I'm gonna say, temporarily, Mr. M has the condition blinded until NG is off of him.
Oh, that's a
So
bonus.
he can't
Nice.
perceive the battle. Well, like, you're blocking his eyesight!
I didn't even think about that. That's hilarious.
You can see... Mr. M can see Engineer, and that's it.
What I really want is for engineers to just be like, "Oh, you have beautiful eyes."
Well, I. Singular.
Well, beautiful eye, considering one of them's always winking.
Yeah.
True.
This was the best possible way I could use my move. Okay, who's next?
Be
It
it.
is me. It is
Yeah.
me. And now Tobias sees Mr. M. And it doesn't mean I'm changing the attack I'm using on Mr. M. It means I can use that insult that I was keeping to myself during all this time.
Oh dear. I'm just gonna prepare to do math for damage again. Just hold on. Okay, go ahead.
So Tobias looks up at Mr. M. And he's just, "Hey, you up there! What's your name?"
Oh, it's Mr. Misery. So glad you asked.
What? I can't hear you from up here, you fucking bellman!
Mr. M has no
Called him a
response.
tree.
I'm just
Called
gonna.
him a tree. Oh my gosh.
Right? Could you just roll? Could you just roll? Oh wait, I have
roll the
to
thing.
roll. I have to
Yeah,
roll. Say,
you
I have to roll.
roll for wisdom
I have to roll
a
save,
save.
right?
Roll a save. Oh boy.
What is it? Freaking wisdom, yeah? I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
Nice
Roll damage.
parser said, cool
Roll
villain?
damage.
No.
I am so tempted to make this add no, that's right, I can't do that. But I would have.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I would have made it hurt more than the others if I could have.
Oh boy.
Alrighty then. Alright, that's actually pretty good timing, but I don't think it's hurt. No, it's not. Okay.
What
Okay.
else can Tobias do? Because that is just an action.
hmm you still have a bonus action.
I do. That's what I'm thinking. I guess I could use Healing Ward. Who is in need of healing?
I mean, I think the only person who's been hit is Larry and the engineer.
Give Larry some love. He needs it.
I mean, Larry's okay. He still has 76 hit points left.
Okay,
Oh
you
my
are
God,
okay.
I forgot how much HP this guy has.
Oh boy. Well, the range is 60 feet, so can I actually do the Healing Ward on NG? Or is it
let me look
too
at the
up
map.
high?
No, it must be
If
within
you're
that.
still there, and the engineer.
Because
Yeah,
I,
it's
I
within
haven't
range.
moved. Okay.
Within range.
Woo.
This is good back here.
Love that.
Yeah.
He doesn't know who did that, but he's very happy about it.
That was a really good job! You're so cool!
Mostly maintaining my focus here, but thank you!
2d4 for you.
Okay.
Yay! 6 again.
Nice.
Wait, did you heal
Oh,
me
boy.
twice?
No, because the first one was the damage for the...
Oh, right.
Oh. First one was damage, second one was... Alright, cool.
You deal
Good
out when
to
you
know.
give out.
Good to know.
Thank you.
the two sides of a coin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. With that is the end of Tobias' story, which means Larry, it's your go again.
Sweet. Y'all want to take a wild guess at what he does?
Oh, I'm gonna. I can assume what he does.
I mean,
Whack,
I don't-
whack.
It's what he does well.
Can I
Yep.
ask a question really quick?
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, that whole concentration spell thing Mr. M had, would Engie clinging to his face and then also getting vicious mockery by Tobias break his concentration?
Well,
Yeah.
clinging to the face didn't do damage, but
I would say.
I'd say the vicious mockery did do that.
Yeah,
So, make a con save, Mr. M.
Okay.
Fable reminded that we love
Oh, I'm
you and
looking
you're
at his
amazing.
constitution. This is fine.
Okay.
I mean, it considering I wanted this, I did want this.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I think that saves. So, because you have to get like higher than a 10. So. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's higher than a 10. So.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Bane is still in effect.
Oh, well, that
So,
wouldn't hit anyway, I'm sure, so.
Yeah.
I don't think a 17 would hit either.
Okay. Yeah, neither of those would hit.
But it's dramatic. The clashing. The pew pew.
You.
So that was the first attack, since it was technically at disadvantage from the bell before, I think. Oh wait, no, you already did that. Shoot! Ah! Whatever. Roll for the second attack. Okay.
It's good.
Yeah, a 23 would hit, but you do gotta... Yeah.
Yeah, no such luck on this turn. Larry hit it real good last time, but this time. Let's say he's a little disoriented from all that spinning.
Okay. Oh no, it's lagging. Wait, no. Okay, I'm back. All right, I am gonna have to pick up pace. Okay. So is that your turn, Larry?
Yeah, he doesn't do fancy spells or whatever like y'all. So that's what
Okay.
he's got.
You do
Okay, that
fancy
means
glowing
it's Tally's
banjo.
turn.
It's so good though.
That means it's Tally's turn. Tally, who is still hidden, is gonna climb up to the top of the pile of the pews, and she's gonna take an aim at the engineer on Mr. M's face. Yeah. Okay. So Tally pulls out her short bow again, and does a 21 hit?
Yeah, I mean, hang on. I'm just gonna make a decision right here.
Well,
yeah.
Considering like she's hidden, I don't think the engineer would have known, so we can't cast shield.
Yeah, but
For
it's a
this particular attack?
Yeah, fine. Yep, I take it. I take the hit.
Okay, this is the rough part.
Give me them
Let's
dice.
see, so if it was the short bow, it was 1d6 plus 4. Okay,
5.
so 5 damage, and then sneak attack.
Oh
Tally's a
no,
rogue.
sneak attack. Sneak attack is always so
Yeah.
much. Oh, here we go.
Shoot! I gotta grab my rule book real quick. How much? Because she's a level 4 rogue. Sorry, give me a moment.
It's okay. I don't have Bertie's open.
We will
It's
be
probably
right
the
back.
same. Might be 3d6, I'm not sure. Maybe that's level 5 rather
I
than
am
level
so
4.
happy I got to call Mr. M a baobab.
That's amazing.
It
I
was
was
so good.
waiting for so long.
Okay.
Finally got to say it.
6.
Yeah.
That's not a lot of sneak attack damage. Okay.
That's
well,
fine.
That's fine. Engie, you see the kid who just attacked you. You're familiar with this kid.
Mm-hmm. Oh
And
my
you
god,
do
I'm
in fact
sorry,
see-
I'm sorry, but for rule of funny, can we say that he got shot in the butt?
Yes! Yes, we can!
Just this bolt sticking out of his butt cheek. Like, you know, you injured his pride more than you hurt anything else. I'm sorry, we need the levity, dudes, come on.
Engineer just not only takes damage on his HP, he takes damage on his dignity level.
Yeah. That's a lot lower than his health level right now, honestly.
That was Tally's action. So Tally is going to use her bonus action to hide again, because that's what she does.
Fun
Oh,
kilogram.
dear.
Ooh.
Good call, Tally.
What
Yeah.
child?
In the
Tally-
shadows.
Who's Tally? Never
Shoots
heard of
the
him.
engineer in the butt, and then jumps back into the pile, and she is no longer perceived. That's a problem you can deal with later, though.
Mm-hmm.
Okay! If that's Tally's turn, that means it is Donut's turn.
Okay. Okay. Can Mr. M make a wisdom saving throw?
Oh boy. Because he's great at those.
I think
Yeah.
I can swing that.
Do you like wisdom
Good
saving
golly!
throws? Because you're not doing a lot.
So what's happening here? Does engineer also need to make a wisdom saving throw because
No.
Mr. M currently has an NG on his face?
No, this is you point at one creature.
Phew.
Okay.
So Mr. M, Donut looks up at you and they point their gun at you, but they don't fire it. Instead, you hear this sound of like rattlesnakes fill your I guess wooden ears, and because you are missing hit points, I get to roll 2d12 damage.
Oh, I know what this
Oh.
spell is. Alibi loves
Oh,
this
I
spell!
love that. Oh, I love that.
Oh boy.
That's the damage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's the damage.
And it's necrotic
Okay.
damage.
Yeah, it's necrotic damage.
That's so good.
Okay.
Fable, real quick, could you DM me Mr. M's health?
No, yeah, we're dang it, and I wanted to try a thing before it got here. Dang it.
Oh,
How you
poor
doing?
baby.
Oh jeez. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
This says bang.
I have to say, I like the sound of that.
Mm-hmm.
Nervous? I am nervous.
It's fine. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it.
The players and their characters are totally not dying right now.
This is fine. I don't know what you're talking about.
Dying of anxiety.
Everything is awesome.
Well,
Everything
good at
there's
that.
either two ways this can really go. It's either Mr. M has a lot of health, or Mr. M does not have a lot of health. And
I think
so,
it's the second one.
Is anyone aware of what class Mr. M is?
Mm-hmm.
I am.
I'm not.
I am.
Yeah, I am.
Hell, I mean,
Which makes it even funnier that Tobias has been insulting him all this time.
okay. All right. Oh, that was Donut's turn. Rad.
Okay.
Ba-ba-ba.
Alright. We've got this. Okay. Which I believe
Mr.
now
M's
is.
turn.
Okay. Hey, engineer. Hey, engineer. You're on his face. You're right there.
Yeah.
You are looking deep into the bright pink eye that is staring at you. If blank looks could kill, this probably would.
Mm-hmm.
But please make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, my favorite. I just love those.
We love some wisdom saving throws in this game.
You know
Alrighty
what?
then.
You know what? You
Oh,
know what?
boy.
I am going to use my inspiration point.
No.
Yes!
No.
You help
No!
personed him and got him in an ice
it's gonna be
block.
so good.
I am that determined, and he hates you so much. I'm sorry,
God
Fable.
dang it.
You
It's-
didn't even know what I was gonna do.
No, I don't. I'm sorry.
It was gonna be so good if it worked, and it wouldn't.
Please.
I mean, I feel like this is the in-character decision. I'm really sorry,
I
Fable.
know.
I'm
I know.
sorry.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'll let you hurt me
Okay,
next
okay,
time.
you know what? For flavor, because
Mhm.
I don't know how much longer this is gonna go. For flavor, engineer, you feel the feeling of strings around your mind for a moment, but then you feel that, you're the engineer, so peck that. And Mr. M
this?
blinks, like, huh, you're a bit more resilient than I expected. At least when it comes to your intelligence. Oh well. And I think I'm just gonna am I allowed to make an action to try and get engineer off his face?
Yeah.
Cool. What do I need to roll for that?
Oh, hold on. I'm
Since
getting a call.
dominate
Shoot,
person
not now.
didn't work.
Oh, thank goodness I used that inspiration. Wow.
Yeah. Would have been really good too.
I'm sorry, but no.
I've been saving it.
Yeah, and we've been saving our
Inspiration
inspiration points.
points.
I know. I forgot.
High
I
five.
forgot y'all had inspiration.
Literally, like, despite Larry rolling terrible all the time, I've just been like, I'm going to need this for later.
None of us used the inspiration point.
So, shall I roll
gosh.
strength or dexterity?
Is this a contesting thing again?
I'm gonna say Dex. Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll. Do you want me to roll straight dex?
Why not acrobatics?
Okay.
If it's acrobatics, can I roll acrobatics? Like I'm trying to swing around and miss, like, the hands grabbing me?
I mean, contests.
It's a contest thing, so yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh my
well,
god.
Oh, I have a feeling. Well, the thing is, my ability for acrobatics is a +7. I'm doing flips on you, baby.
Gosh.
Whee!
Dang it.
God.
Gosh. Dang it.
Hey, Obby.
Great, I love this.
Oh man.
I'm just dancing on you. I'm dancing.
I need to look at my cheat sheet real quick, just to. Do you think Mr. M loses his grip on the strings because of this? I rolled a 7.
You're 50 years too young to be trying to square off with me, you greenhorn.
Shoot, I think he would lose grip on the strings. Yeah, shoot. Okay. Well,
I didn't know any better. I'd say you were a rodent instead of a bird.
I'll take it. I know quite a lot of nice rodents, actually, now that you mention it.
Oh, I'm sure. And I think at that moment they both. Can it be a Toonish moment of like they're just hanging in the air for a second arguing, and then there's that brief moment where Mr. M looks at his hands, his feet, and realizes he's not holding the strings anymore.
Yeah.
Before they plummet, and it's just that brief moment in midair before they plummet.
Yeah.
Oh,
Who did that? I put no.
It was me.
I can't whistle. It wasn't me.
It was me.
Okay, I'm gonna say clattering to the ground from like 30 feet up in the air requires a dex save from both of you. Let's be honest.
Do we not just take fall damage? I mean, like...
NG is used to falling.
Yeah, that's true.
To
Okay.
see how much damage you take, kind of thing.
What,
Okay.
dex save?
Okay.
Dex save, okay.
Saving throw.
Yeah, dex save.
Ooh.
Mr. M's fine.
He's wood.
Ow.
You can. Isn't there the the tune feature thing?
Oh, I'm gonna use that,
Oh,
yeah!
Acme effect.
Acme effect.
I'm gonna use it to bounce.
Bounce.
It's like a rubber ball hitting the floor.
Okay, well, you're off his face now, so Mr. M can proceed once again.
Damn it.
Neat.
Okay,
Neat.
that's fine.
Where are we?
Okay. Alright, it's the, it's the bronze boiler's turn. Okay.
Hey.
Okay,
D6
the
time.
driver is currently very occupied with Larry. I'm gonna say, they're so intimidated, they haven't noticed that their boss is in a hot spot. They perceive Larry, and that is it. So, I'm gonna make, looking at the stats, I'm gonna make a multi-attack on you, Larry. D20 plus. Does that
Nope.
hit? I do not think it does.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
That hits,
yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Oh boy, okay. Okay. Alright. I might get to do that cool thing after all. Okay, anyway. Gonna do...
Yuni, I'm so sorry because I was the one who gave the ID for that thing to Obby.
Like I said, Larry's
five.
got buttloads of hit points.
Shoot, okay. 5 damage from a claw attack from this big monstrosity of a thing. And, Larry, I need you to make a, strength roll.
Okay.
Contesting strength roll with this thing. Just straight strength. Oh, okay. Alright,
Yeah,
well,
I think he beats it.
Dice Parser hates me.
Ray Quartzer hates all of us.
Mm-hmm.
All the cool things I want to do is dying right before my eyes. Okay, well, you aren't grappled by this thing. You are not pinned down. So, yeah. Gosh. Dang it. Okay, I'm gonna say, the driver just kind of, like, swears aloud again before they flip another lever, and the boiler's gonna be moving. It moves 40 feet, so it goes one. It's kind of moving, like, in the center area between, where the stage that engineer was on is and where, like that halfway point between the pew and the pew on the right side and the little middle center stage. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's just gonna move there, and that's its turn.
Okay.
Which means it's Sammy's turn. Sammy, how you doing?
Sammy could not miss the fact that Mr. M is now on the ground, and he kind of like turns around.
Well, I gotta say, Mr. M did land on his feet, so he's not prone, but he's on the ground now.
I know, I'm just saying he's not on the ceiling anymore. He's in plain view.
Hello.
Sammy turns around and looks at you, Mr. M, and just says, "Let her go." And Mr. M, please make a con save.
Ooh.
Con, con save. I can do a Constitution saving. Does that do it? I'm fine.
So the DC is 12. What does that do?
If it meets it, I think it succeeds. I think that's the rules.
I think they have to get past the number listed.
Because I know for AC, if they meet the number, then it doesn't hit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure tie goes to attacker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that does make sense. That does sound familiar. Dang.
Okay, so Sammy succeeded in his attack? Because he
I'm
was...
saying it's meet or beat. Oh,
I
tie
go
goes
to
to
the
the
roller.
roller.
Okay.
Okay, yeah.
Alright.
So, yeah, that
Um,
means Mr. M succeeded because they were the one rolling.
Well,
Now, why would I let go of my most prized puppet? That just makes no sense.
You literally said that you were upset that she didn't have more tricks.
I did say that, but even in... Oh, what's the saying? Oh, never mind you.
I mean, Sammy, you do have an inspiration point. You could
Yeah.
make Mr. M re-roll.
no, I'm saving that. I am saving that inspiration point. I am saving it for a
Hold
very
on.
specific point.
Hold on. I just want to look at something. Just because I have features and threads.
Mhm.
But for flavor, Mr. M, like the there is like some radiant rainbow flames that go shooting past you.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Unfortunately, I cannot do this to a saving throw, so you are safe from my hubris.
Take M, when those colors go shooting past him, he like follows the attack as it hits the wall behind him, and he just goes, "Ooh, very nice," and he just gives a little condescending clap.
Oh my gosh. Yes.
Very impressive, a very colorful display. Maybe want to tone it down a little bit while we're indoors.
Okay.
You don't have it.
I hate
Hey,
people
don't give us
like you.
orders.
I hate people like you.
Oh, lovely! I'm so glad you feel that way. I do try.
I thought you tried to bring misery. Hatred is not dead.
Well, negative
You
emotions
think it's
overall
a
are
job.
quite nice. While
You think
misery
it's
is the
a job,
main
yeah?
game. Hatred's quite nice as well. I can work with that.
Oh boy. Alright.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay. With that, is that the end of your turn, Sammy?
Yep, that is the end of his turn.
Alright, Angie, once again. Okay.
Okay, he's standing up and pulling a bolt out of his butt and throwing that aside. Nobody saw that. And he just sort of brushes himself off a bit and says, "So you're a critic as well as a fan, are you? Well, how about you allow me to treat you to an exclusive director's cut?" And he is a barbarian who's on the floor, who I'm assuming is within range considering where he was previously. So, for his first attack, he is going to use the dagger that you so lovely you just gave him last time. And that's a nat 20.
Yes!
And he's using green flame blade on it. So I mean, I guess I don't really know which part of this to double. Yuni, maybe you can help me out with that. But it's
I believe you double the part that happened with dice.
okay. That's
Yeah.
like so. That's all
So
of it?
that's
Or is it not plus the 2d8? Because
That's
a fire damage.
24 for the dice, plus a total of 4. So a total of 28, I believe.
28? That's my first attack. And note that some of that was fire damage. I don't know if that changes anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cool.
Give me a second.
What?
We're
Sorry.
figuring things out. Sorry.
What was that? Tell me that damage again, please.
It was 28 overall, but the 2d8 plus 1 is all fire damage, so that's like 8 plus 3.
So that's hold on.
That's 11 in fire damage. Or if I'm giving you double damage for fire, you just double the whole thing, so it's 16 times 2, which is 32.
Okay.
Okay, in that case,
And that was my first attack, I cannot emphasize that enough.
Oh gosh. Okay.
What happens when you take on 3 barbarians at once, Monfrere?
shall I, Obby, shall I,
Yeah.
right, okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, so engineer,
Wait,
you hit,
what?
hit, oh boy.
I can't be over already, no.
You hit a very solid hit against this evil puppet man. Oh, okay, this is fine.
Wow. Wow.
I mean,
What are you doing?
Mhm.
Engineer, as you hit him, you notice that, and everyone else I'm pretty sure notices that this very tall, very lanky puppet starts to shrink down little by little as the damage goes.
Oh my god. Oh, this changes what
And
I'm
as
about to do.
he's shrinking, he's laughing as he goes. Oh, I see. How informative. Well, I'll take your director's cut to heart, I think. But for now, and let me just look up what this frickin' spell does.
Can I just do my last attack because it would be so funny?
Can't, but
I mean, it's up to you. It really is, because, like, I got away with a lot of
I'm gonna
horse shit
say,
last time.
Like,
I'll let Fable go.
please. I think this already counts as the finishing blow. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. I was gonna stomp on him, but I'm not gonna. Too bad.
He doesn't get that small. He doesn't get that small, but he's a lot smaller now.
Okay.
but he raised his hands, and pink string fall, and the pink strings that were above them, some shoot out from the webbing and attach to his hands, and suddenly everything starts to glow violently bright from the strings. It lasts for maybe a few moments until suddenly it stops, and then a bright portal opens up beneath Mr. M's feet,
No.
and he drops through,
Damn it.
and it closes.
Oh, I hate
No.
Mr. M is
No.
gone. And as soon as the portal closes, the pink strings above slowly start to fade to black and slowly start to crumble.
Yeah.
Demon thing, right?
Ah!
He's a demon. Or a devil. That means he's coming back.
No, he's just a bitch.
Man,
The two are not mutually exclusive.
That's very true.
That's true.
Sammy actually makes that noise. that I just made.
Larry takes a look at the engineer and he goes, "What is with the clowns?"
I know, right? What? You'd think they'd be able to come up with a bit of
It's like,
trope
I'm
as
just
well,
gonna
but
roll.
anyway.
Hey Larry, you know the kid that you've been terrifying this whole time?
Oh god.
Yep.
Well, now that their boss is gone, they're dipping. Taking off.
Larry makes no move to stop her.
Yeah, she's gone. She's gone. She's running out the door.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
I guess another perception check from you guys real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, where's Sally?
17.
Yeah.
Oh, dirty 20.
Wow. Literally all of you except Larry and Donna. Okay, there's just like, you kind of hear like a crash from like the pews where Tally had hid before, and like a very small groan. like it's Tally. Tally is, oh boy.
Oh, you poor wee darling. And is just gonna zip over there using Expeditious Retreat, because what the hell else am I gonna use it for at this time?
Sammy is
Yeah.
right behind the engineer.
Everyone is going to see Tally, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Tally is just kind of like, she kind of like fell out of a pile and she's kind of reeling at the moment as she's clutching her head. Like, and like, she's clutching her head with one arm and the other arm has like a little bottle with a talent inside and she's just like, ow. Ah.
Tally, are you okay?
Ow. What?
Well, you get this
I'm
down, you.
sorry,
He's using the healing potion that he was given so generously a while ago. On Tally.
Damn it, engineer!
And while that's happening, is going to take what is very obviously talent because he recognizes it, and also he's a canny bastard. So he's gonna give that to Sammy, I'm guessing, because Sammy was looking really wonky. He'd probably be able to deduce what's happened there,
Yeah.
having been through it.
Yeah. Sammy kind of just takes it and is just like, oh boy.
You doing okay there?
He,
Are you guys okay? What? And like Tally's just looking around at the room and she's just like, what happened? Okay.
Short story, we beat the puppet dude's ass and he's gone now.
Oh.
For
Okay.
now.
And like Tally looks very confused, and if anyone wants to roll like an insight check on her, real fast.
Okie dokie.
Because we love doing insight here. Yeah.
No, not great.
Not great. That's not great.
Strictly mediocre. Oh, darn it.
Next
Well, I'm
one.
gonna say the 12s. I'm gonna say the 12s make it, but the other ones don't. Tally like doesn't look hurt, but she looks wiped. She looks wiped. Like she just lost a lot of energy. And I'm gonna say mechanically, Mr. M can't keep up the packed energy anymore because yeah, he's been severely weakened by the fight. So Tally has essentially been reduced to a level 3 rogue, and she's feeling the after effects of suddenly losing all that.
All the engineer
Larry,
sees is a tired
goes,
child.
All right.
God.
Happy animus until a good night. And he picks up Tally and he's like, let's get the hell out of here.
Oh, wait a second. And actually, Tobias is going to Tally, which is now in Larry's arms. And he's going to give her his key to the clubhouse.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, she's a kid. If she needs place to stay, I mean, I live alone. I'd rather make sure that she gets a comfortable place to stay. And I can ask Marcel or Pronos for their key for a while.
Yeah, I'm not against that. It's against.
Right.
Anyway, never mind. It's your decision. It's fine.
It is my decision.
It is.
I'm gonna say Tally is looking at this key, and she is like, "What is this?" And she's just staring at you.
It's a key to my place. I'll explain how you use it. Don't worry.
Tally's just staring at it, like, okay.
The child has been living in the sewers. She doesn't understand what keys are.
Yeah, that's why Tobias is going to explain.
Hey, engineer, you feel a tap on your shoulder and you get back 25 HP.
Oh, hey, who's that? Was that you?
Yeah, Donut just lay on hands on you. There you go.
Well, I appreciate that greatly. Thank you.
That Larry lent out, or can he have that back?
Sorry,
I mean, Tally's holding the potion because she was given it, but she hasn't drinking it yet.
Yeah,
So.
you could probably give it to him.
Yeah.
Pass the bottle.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Tabby's chugging the talent.
Yeah.
Yeah. get all that rage back inside you?
Sammy kind of like coughs for a moment. His shading goes red and then black and then slowly fades to a very exhausted gray yellow. He looks wiped.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
all shattered. God. All right, how about we
just
all?
like, do I need to carry everyone here, or are we just gonna sit here all day?
Yeah, how about we
I
like
could go back.
make moves to get back to the studio? Oh, Peck, the studio. Oh, I was supposed to give so many speeches. Oh, Peck. Well, the good news is
Yeah,
there's
moves
lots of
take
room.
care of that, don't you worry.
Hey, that's true. Oh, DJ Moves will have taken over. Oh, DJ Moves will have taken over. He looks like he has a headache right now. And he's also finally pulling off this wretched muzzle, which he's had, like, sort of half hanging off his face for ages. He's like, ugh, I hate this thing. Ugh, I don't think I'll be wearing my mask for the rest of Animas. I just don't feel like it, no. But if you lot want to head back to the studio with me, we've got food, we've got snacks, we've got a place to rest, and I, for one, could do with a rest. Thank you very much for coming to my assistance. Somewhat embarrassed that it ever came to that, but thank you.
It's fine.
I'm just
Like I said,
glad everyone's
clowns.
okay.
Ugh, clowns.
I'm happy I got to insult that bastard.
You did
lot.
that incredibly well. You were all
lot.
fantastic, I have to say. That was absolutely entertaining. Kind of wish that we'd had some cameras, but never mind.
Maybe next time.
Maybe next time.
Callie is just sitting here. She is confused. Like, she spent all of this pretty much mind controlled. She has no idea what's going on.
Look, all you need to know
get
is
to it,
that the
Andy.
guy bossing you around is not gonna be an issue for a while.
Okay. Callie is satisfied with this explanation. She is content to be in Larry's arms.
Oh,
Content to be
Mhm.
held. Okay.
He gives her a little pat and he goes,
aw.
you can take a nap on the way back up if you want. I gotcha.
Okay. And like Callie's just kind of like looking nervous around at everyone. She's like, thank you. I think. Thank you. And with that, I think it's time to move on to like an epilogue kind of thing. Or like rewards, I guess. Rewards are nice.
Oh my god, I actually get
Okay.
one. Oh my god.
Can I just add
Okay.
that Yuna did give NJ back his mask because they still had that.
Oh.
And they've
Oh,
also,
yeah.
they also switched out of their animus mask and they're just wearing their normal like bandana over their face and cowpoke hat again.
Oh, yeah, Tobias took off his mask too. He's sweating under there.
Yeah, those are uncomfy after a while.
God.
Okay.
Larry does not take off his mask.
No.
Neither does Sammy.
Oh, and we love them
Okay.
both.
Real quick, I'm gonna say, like, as you guys are like talking to each other and eventually leaving the town, you quickly find that the effects of Mr. M on this town are slowly and gradually fading away. All of the strings are disintegrating throughout the entire town, and the color that had been seeped away is slowly returning, very, very slowly. It's taking a while, but like some of the bricks that are on the ground are starting to turn into more oranges and purples that are more fitting to a Halloween theme. And the residents, who are no longer mind controlled, are very thankful.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna say they scrounge up 50 gold pieces for each of you.
I have
Oh,
money!
wow.
Oh,
Oh my god!
money.
Have
Sammy.
money.
This is
Sammy has
incredible.
never had this much money in his life.
Same here, man. My god.
Finally, Tobias can repay Mosh for helping him pay his funky watch.
Sammy's shading is sky blue. He's just staring at the pouch of gold like, I have never had this much money. What the heck?
I think the engineer is standing next to Sammy with a similar expression and like just pats him on the arm like
I
he
don't
knows
even
this.
know what I could do with this. Like,
Same here.
I could buy so many snacks.
I never knew that 50 gold pieces was this heavy.
Or paper. I could make so much art with this.
Oh, you're an artist. Oh, you and me are gonna have to talk.
I paint. It's nothing special.
Concept artists are always welcome.
Anything someone creates is special.
Mm-hmm.
Sammy's like kind of just rubbing at the back of his head. He is like turning pink. His shade is turning pink.
Oh,
I love it.
this is very good and
What
wholesome.
about Donut? What about Donut? What are they going to buy with all that gold?
They're looking at it and they're sort of like contemplating a moment, and then they're like, and then they like tuck the money away, and it's Donut has an idea, but you know they aren't really gonna share with the class.
Ooh.
Yep.
That is valid.
I'm gonna guess he's gonna buy bullets.
Donut,
They-
they use reskinned crossbows. They don't buy bullets.
Oh, fine. I see how it is.
Tally, meanwhile, is just kind of beginning to doze off.
Aww. I think that's what the characters do. They just all go, aww.
Everyone is crying over the child.
Sammy just looks at Tally, and his shading is just like a buttery golden yellow with airbrushed rose, and he's just like, he just breathes a sigh of relief.
Aww.
Aw. Okay. I'm gonna say, y'all get back to the studio, no problem. It takes, like, some of the residents of Spookyville to, like, lead you to where to go through the portal that goes back.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate
And,
it.
yeah, and that's it! That's everything!
It was really good, Obby!
Tally does get a hug from Sammy.
Oh, so many hugs. You think you're gonna stop this guy from
Yes.
hugging all of y'all? No.
Next thing, everyone. Larry, you are not safe from the hugs.
Mm-mm.
Okay, I guess.
Repeat
Oh,
of the
yes,
koala
also,
incident
before-
on Larry's chest. What?
Before we end, I do have one thing that Sammy was meaning to give to Tally at the very beginning of this entire mess. Let me just pull that up because hey, this was supposed to be an animus game. I just gotta pull it up. Oh gosh, I have so many pictures now.
Ah, yes. The wonders of digital art. You have many files now.
Okay. This is what Sammy
Oh.
painted for Tally.
Oh, that's so cool.
He
Oh, that's
hugs
Aw.
her. He gives her like a tight, crushing hug, and then pulls back and is like, "Oh, wait, I should actually do camera space for this."
Fumbles.
Yay.
Okay. He does not fumble. He digs out from his sleeve, and there is a rolled up painting on paper, and he hands it to Tally.
Aw. I think, like, Tally, like, kind of drowsily unwraps it, and then, she just goes, oh, that's pretty. And, like,
Yeah, I made it for you,
she's just
Tally.
observing. Oh, that's... Oh. Tally looks delighted.
I
Tally
love
looks
these
delighted.
siblings.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I do. This is really nice. And like, yeah, you don't even have to roll perception or anything. Tally's crying. She's not used to this.
Oh, Sammy just pulls her right back into a hug. He's just like, it's okay.
Oh, the soft we all
This
need.
is extremely
It's
soft.
here.
Like he just like envelops her and just he's not letting go now. He's not letting go.
Aw.
Oh.
I think we have to leave it on that. That's just too wholesome.
Yeah. Yeah. Good. And I think that is where we end the game. All right, everybody. That was fun.
Thank
That
you.
was
It was wonderful.
I'm so glad I got to play with y'all.
Thank you.
That was amazing.
Did you guys have fun?
Yes!
Yeah.
Hell yes!
that was
We
so
had
great.
so much fun.
Also,
Okay.
Fable, if you're listening, like, you were MVP, frankly. You took all of our,
Yeah.
dirt
Oh my
dishing
God.
and insults.
Fable, I love you so much.
Ah.
You were great. Really,
I'm
really,
just
really
gonna
good.
say, as the DM, pick Dice Parser for getting rid of all my cool things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really did. Like,
All my my homies hate dice Arthur.
Listen, freaking, I was banking on the fact that the boiler would maybe get to trap somebody during that, but it didn't. So, you know
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, and admittedly, I was waiting too long to do cool stuff, but like, fucking Mod, you used your inspiration.
I'm sorry, go big or go home. Also, he hates being told what to do. He really hates
Next
it.
time.
I know.
Oh,
I was just like, man, I was saving Dominate Person for a good one, and then Engineer ended up on Mr. M's face, and I was just like, that's the perfect moment.
Hey, I mean, listen, I'm sad because I didn't get to do a cool thing, which I even drew, which was if he was still stuck in the chair,
Chair.
he was going to give
Yes,
Mr. M the chair.
Yeah, the chair.
He
I
was
was
gonna do
I
that.
was sad that didn't happen.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Obby did not plan very well for HP for chains, but you
No,
know what?
it's fine.
Live and learn.
We got the
Anyway,
game
I
we
think that's
deserved. It
Good
was
time
really
for all of us to say goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Bye.